Whoa!
Rip your ass.
We're
Jesus.
about to start the stream, and I'm hearing from the group here that it's going to be a pissy stream. I ask one thing. I don't ask for much, guys. I ask one thing.
That's not true.
If you're off mic,
April Fools.
can you please mute? Because we get some background noise every once in a while, and it's hard to filter that out.
That's
And
authentic.
you would have thought that I was asking for the world.
Yeah, I'm in the basement. You might hear the toilet flush, the piping. That's
Oh,
pretty much it.
gosh. You hate
Yeah,
to
that's,
see it.
I mean,
Better
that
tell
is,
her to hold it until after the show.
Wow.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
Shall we lock in the artillery power?
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Jonathan. You're on mute,
Oh,
Mario.
my bad. I was muted.
I was waiting for
Hey,
his
Mario.
voice.
I thought that was just him being a smartass.
Dude.
Oh, you love to see it.
Anyways, welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We want to thank our friends over at Water Scrapyard and 1/6 Corner for sponsoring this week's episode.
We have a great show planned for you guys tonight. We're going to talk about the fact that this shit is just getting too expensive lately. We're talking a few new hot toys. We finally have photos of the Iconiq Ryu and more. Let's check in with the chat. We got Alvin J, Pablo Meza, Danny Lee. Danny, if you're free, hop in, my guy. Big Fern Brenton. We also have Ben Thomas Took. He says collectibles are getting more expensive. It's not sustainable. Eventually, the market will collapse. Nothing lasts forever. I think he's on the right track. Alvin
My love last
J, John the Everyday Collector, Absolute Irwin, Pablo Meza, Scott Bradley, Brenton saying Marvel Legend What If figures are available at GameStop. Shh. P-Rockzilla rocking the new logo. He'll be on After Dark tomorrow. We also have Equan. Who else do we got here? Toy Mafia, Lemur Hernandez. Bunch of
Pemmy.
angels.
Did you say Badfish?
Local Lou,
Badfish too,
Penricas.
and
Penricas, what's going on, buddy?
Always Sunnyvale in the chat also. Anyways, Ninja Squirrel too. Look at that. Dean, we've all had a great week of pickups, and I think it's time to share them with the world.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
It's new this week.
Yeah. What'd you get new this week? So Zach and I both got the same new this week. One of them, the 3-0 season 8 or 7 Jamie Lannister. Absolutely incredible figure. Zach, I think this may be a contender shot out of a cannon. Fucking figure of the year.
Half court shot, bro.
Dude, I was not expecting it, and I told you how much I enjoyed the Torment, which is a close contender, but this one really just like shook me to my core. I am shooketh how amazing this figure is. What do you think?
Honestly, bro, there's kind of like that thing, right? That like new figure smell. But this one hit hard, bro. This one hit hard. I think they conditioned the pleather because when I took it out, bro, I mean, it smelled like a brand new car in that box, bro.
Yeah.
The sculpting is beautiful. The detail work. I mean, it's stunning how good this figure is for the price point because
yeah,
175, right, doesn't necessarily buy you a lot these days. And I imagine Game of Thrones is probably an expensive property to license.
Yeah.
And so for the price point, you get a great portrait, an absolutely incredible,
stunning portrait
outfit, an incredible portrait. The accessories are great. I think if this was about $225 price point, I think I'd expect die-cast swords. At $175, I think I could live with the plastic swords.
Yeah.
A flawless figure, I think the only tiny nitpick, and I'm talking the smallest nitpick, is that I wish it had a base, but that's not a problem. I have a bunch of bases that I just stocked up on from these Lord of the Ring figures. But this is honestly probably going to be one of my nominations for figure of the year in 1/6 scale. It's that good.
Yeah, it's like you said, the tiniest detail in the sculpt, the paintwork, the armor's really well done for the scale. It's maybe like a really hard vinyl, would you say?
Yeah.
Like not quite plastic because it has some give to it. Just absolutely like the 2-part gloves, 2-part boots, the tailoring on it, and like the pictures do not do this figure justice. Like in hand, I think it's shrink ray, like the sculpt. It's absolutely crazy.
And I remember when it first released, there was, I'm sure Mario and Eddie and John, you guys have seen it when a figure comes out and the first person that gets it in hand takes like a really awful photo and you're freaking out and you're like, well, time to cancel. Someone had posted a photo and it had this huge seam on the hair and it looked huge. In hand, it's really not bad at all. I was thinking we were going to have to go in there with some like Sculpey putty and kind of sculpt in the hair and fix it, but it was not bad at all.
Dude, Ark, jeez, man.
Ark says his thighs get, what did he say? I'm sure he says something about his thighs when he watches Dean on stream. What a legend, bro.
What?
The fuck, dude?
Wow, he said, I want to brush your beard with my taint. Jeez.
Dear God, bro.
Big Fern said he's going to watch Game of Thrones. Wish me luck. What a guy. It's a good show, man. You're going to like it.
Are we sure? Yeah. Are we sure Archangel's a dude?
He's for real.
I can't prove it, but I've seen his face.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
ask Danny, he'll know.
Yeah, Lou says 3-0 may not have given us bases, but most of their stuff holds its own weight, but it's always a plus to have. But 3-0 gives you the option to customize bases, which you don't feel like doing for Hot Toys.
Dude, the and not to disparage the season 1 figures or the first round of figures, because that Jon Snow, other than the head sculpt's pretty good. The tailoring, the boots and the glove kind of leave something to be desired, but the belt work, again, the materials used, such fantastic figures. But to go from that to where they're at now with the Tormund, the Arya, this one, insane leap in quality, and to maintain that really low price point, pretty incredible. And then
I'm still thinking 3-0 figure company of the year, bro.
Dude,
or at least at minimum most improved.
Dude, they came out swinging, bro.
Dude, this
With the
year,
Mario
if you look at their
or
catalog,
the Rambo,
yeah,
the Rambo, the new what are they called? Power Rangers,
the Evangelion stuff.
Dude, the fucking DLX line, at least most improved,
minimum, bro.
Yeah, and then the second pickup I got was from the Sweet Angel Mitchell. He's too good for this world. This is the Pop Box Toynami Hikaru Ichigo from the movie Macross Do You Remember Love? It's from 2008, I believe. It's one of 300. I don't know which one I have, but they only made 300 of these. It's a 1/6 scale pilot figure, light up feature, absolutely incredible. He's in his pilot suit. I have the other one where he's in his like, I guess just like his military uniform, like his going about town clothes, and then this is like what he actually wears in the suit when he's in the mech. So I've been after this figure for a few years, and I'm got it for a steal. So thank you, Mitchell. He's in the chat right now. What a good guy.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we did a live unboxing of those two yesterday. So if you saw that,
yes, we did.
But those are mine.
Yeah, I've got a shipping notification today, and along with a bunch of other collectors, that the Hot Toys armor from the Mandalorian finally dropped at Sideshow today. So that should ship today and should arrive sometime this week, probably tomorrow, hopefully. And also, finally, after long last, the Iron Studios Mandalorian quarter scale should be shipping soon. So I hope to receive that soon, and we're definitely going to be doing a live unboxing for that piece.
Hell yeah, bro.
So yeah, that's going to be a good one.
You got that one through Spec Fiction, right?
Yeah, I got it through Spec.
Dude, that's gonna be a beautiful piece.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick it up, man. I've been really looking forward to this one. So this is this will be my first quarter scale statue. To get,
really?
So, yeah.
Oh, because the mall is what, 5th scale?
Yeah, they're 5th scale.
Dude, quarter scale is where it's at, bro. I fucking love quarter scale.
I'm looking into something. I mean, I told you guys last night. I'm looking into a thing right now too. So a 1/3 scale piece might be in my future pretty soon. So we'll see.
Dude,
what happens.
The size difference between a quarter scale and a 1/3 scale is shocking.
Dude. Yeah, dude. I am so close. But we'll see what happens.
Do it.
Yeah, if it goes through, I'll let everybody know what I got and what's going on. So.
Congrats, bro. That's fucking dope. I had a pretty fantastic news this week. So I picked up from Collector Zone the Iron Studios 10th scale Golem. It honestly blew me away. I had seen like one review that was pretty decent and then one that was like not so decent. And I didn't really know what to expect, but it was a good price. Collector Zone, they kind of like incorporate the shipping and the taxes into their prices on the website. And they had a little bit of a coupon, so I was actually able to get it cheaper from them than from Iron Studios Direct, and then also from Sideshow and Big Bad Toy Store. This was actually the cheapest, and they shipped it really fast, and it arrived. And I mean, I gotta say, it's a beautiful piece. The painting, the sculpting is really good. It has like a 3-dimensional third golem that's in the reflection. And I've already done a few mods to it to kind of make it a little bit more glossy. But this was such a great pickup, and honestly, like I kind of bought it as like a YOLO purchase, but it ended up being such a good way to get a golem in the collection finally. I also picked up, like Dean said, the Jaime Lannister. This is by 3-0, and I mean, I literally don't think I could sing this figure's praises enough. Like it's almost like near perfect. I think the belt would probably be better as pleather initially, but I think over time it wouldn't age as well being pleather. I think the rubber is going to last a lot longer. But this is a great figure. I typically don't like to buy figures that have a lot of pleather in them, but Jaime is one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones, so I'm just going to have to baby it with the leather conditioner, and I think it'll be fine if I don't pose it too much. So I'm going to have to pull a John on that one.
That belt will crumble being tied like that at some point?
I don't think so, because I know like the Jon Snow, like I mean pretty much every Game of Thrones character wears their belt like that, and I've never seen any crumbling issues with any of their figures, and they all have the same type of like thick rubber belts.
Yeah, I was about to say the thickness is real.
It's a girthy belt, I'll say that much. And then Victoria was nice enough. I had such a rough day yesterday, it was just awful. We tracked down at this GameStop like 45 minutes from our house the What If Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, and she picked it up for me, and it's a great figure. It has a great animated portrait of Peter Parker. I love it a lot. I think I almost want to get a second one, because this suit is actually the Disney Parks version of Spider-Man that's at the park. And I did finally start watching What If, and I started with this episode, then I went back to episode 1, and it's pretty fucking awesome. It was actually a lot more gruesome than I thought it would be. I was thinking like it would be a PG zombies episode, but it definitely was a lot more crazy than I thought it would be. Sean Usby says, will he also throw away all his character development before it deteriorates? Probably. That whole last season was not so great. It was not so great. But
How
yeah, it was
dare you?
You liked the last season?
No, how dare Sean
was like
saying that. He's not wrong though.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so this was 3 great pickups this week, and I may have something coming for an unboxing on Friday. If I feel like this UPS shipping is just taking fucking forever, bro. This guy shipped this thing like last Thursday, and it's still almost like a week out. I don't know, but anyway, so we'll see about that. Hopefully, we have an unboxing on Friday. And let's get into the news, starting with Hot Toys Carnage. There's 2 versions, a deluxe, which comes with a bust of Venom and a different Venom portrait that you can put on the original figure of Eddie Brock transforming into Venom. That starts at $445 for the regular and $510 for the deluxe. The release time for this is January to March 2023. And it blows my mind that we're in that $500 price range for figures now. Now I know Venom's a bigger character, so obviously that's probably inevitable. But there's another figure we'll talk about next that's right at that $500 almost, that I don't think really has any justification for it being that price. There's a look there at the deluxe bust. It's neat because you can actually put all the different portraits on there, and you can display whichever you like. And of course, this half untransformed does go on the Carnage, but the price point on this is way too much, and I think a lot of people want it, but I think if the prices keep trending up like this, I think a lot of people, we talked about it back in July, but I think a lot of people are going to start getting priced out of the hobby.
Yeah, you're talking $510, not including shipping and taxes. This is almost $600. I mean, unless your fucking favorite character is Carnage, like, there's no way I'm spending that kind of money on a fucking. I mean, I can't think of something I would spend that kind of money on. Honestly, I mean, even if it was like fucking Boba Fett, Darth Vader, fucking Cloud Strife, like it's mind blowing how expensive that is. Also, how dare they fucking put the Venom head in this on the deluxe? Like, insulting.
Smart.
I mean, it is smart, but fuck them at the same time. Also, if you're gonna give us a Venom head that looks like that, why not put a fucking
Carnage head that looks like
Woody
that?
Harrelson? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean? I mean, maybe
licensing.
there's a issue with the licensing, but it's like, dude, come on, what the hell?
That's actually going to be for the Venom 2 figure deluxe. You get the Carnage unmasked head with the Carnage bust for $610.
Yeah, when they put like another fucking anti-Venom in the fucking box. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's fucking insane. I think the figure looks good. I know this is going to be, I mean, like you said, Venom's big, and this guy is almost 2 heads taller. So it's a much bigger figure than even Venom, but for that money, no way.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that these prices are creeping up like crazy. Badfish says no payment plan either right now, so I found that to be kind of strange as well. But I also heard that there was no NRD for this figure, so I mean,
Really?
I guess you're just gonna get one or the other. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that with the Sony figures for what is it, Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yeah, I think they did that for the Night Monkey suit for the longest time. Yeah, no, this is crazy. I mean, I think the figure looks great. There's a lot going on in it. I mean, if you're into the movie Carnage, I mean, and 6-scale collector, yeah, this is gonna gravitate towards you. However, I do want to say, given the price of the deluxe piece, which I think was a brilliant move by Hot Toys to include that bust, you're approaching that statue territory, man. And for that same price, if you want a comic version, you might as well consider the Carnage premium format, because you pretty much are almost there. I mean, granted, after tax and shipping, they're both going to be a little bit, this is obviously going to be pricier, but I mean, I think there's a lot more going on in this statue personally than the figure itself, because you're not going to be able to get it into this dynamic pose.
No way.
And nor the base right here that tells a completely different story about the piece itself.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how prices are going up for these things, and I personally don't think Carnage really warrants that price. I mean, even with the Eddie Brock bust, which is another thing that's pretty great too, that the fact that they're taking a page out of Prime 1's book and giving us a bust to display the extra head sculpt. I do appreciate that, but 500
wrong
plus
figure.
is pushing it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, so hopefully we'll see that later down the line with more helmeted figures, like especially in the Star Wars line. I mean, I would personally appreciate that, but God, this pricing though. And
Yeah.
has anyone seen the movie yet to confirm that Carnage is this much taller than Venom?
Yeah, he's huge. And you made a really good point right now. You said that you don't think Carnage is like worth that kind of money, especially if you've seen the movie. The best part about Carnage is what's his name? Butch Cassidy or
Woody Harrelson?
Cletus Cassidy. Yeah, Woody
Butch
Harrelson.
Cassidy, yeah.
Woody Harrelson is what makes the movie. So like Carnage himself isn't even that cool of a character. It's Woody Harrelson that's fucking cool. In my opinion anyway. So like I think you hit the nail on the head, Mario, that like for this price, that statue is way cooler. Like even just like the look of the face, the dynamic pose, like it's fucking crazy.
Loco Lou says the pose is limited in the figure, but you can't pose a statue. I would almost imagine you probably couldn't pose this Carnage that much either without risk of damage.
Yeah.
Well, they went with joints over, like the rubber overlay.
Oh, I guess they
that Venom
did.
has.
And the shoulders and the elbows.
Yeah,
maybe?
and in the elbows.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And in the
But that
knees.
also makes it look a little bit more toyetic too. So what do you guys feel about having exposed joints like that, making them look like
Love
a
it,
giant ass
bro.
Marvel Legends
Love
figure
it.
though instead?
Love
You
it.
know?
Dude,
I take back what I said about the joints posing. I take it back. You got to do it, bro. I mean, at this price point, you want to pay $500, put this dude in a pose like this for a week, and then come back and it's ripped. You got to go with the joints. I know the high end collectors don't like to see it, but I think the high end collectors would rather be able to pose a figure than have it standing. I haven't seen the movie. I could be wrong, but I imagine he's not just standing straight up and down like this for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's very
yeah.
I will say, I think it's really annoying that now they don't match.
Wow.
The Venom and the Carnage now don't match in terms of like the joints
I think
and stuff.
they did it
That's
because of
really
the
annoying.
backlash they got for the joints on Venom.
I don't know, man. The amount of
I love
backlash to a finished figure was only like a week. There's no way they already had this thing in the works. There's no way they took into consideration.
No, but I mean
re-engineer it.
I mean, there's been backlash since Venom was solicited about the damn.
Yeah, when it
elbows.
first got shown.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, even when it got released, I heard some collectors complaining about all the exposed joints.
It was me.
Yeah.
You can add joints, but you still have to be careful and keep in mind of the possibility of deterioration on that suit. Especially on that Venom. Like it's nice. To be honest, I'm surprised the Venom went waitlisted already. I'm surprised the Carnage hasn't, considering the bust.
They haven't even started making the Carnage, bro. It's not even on waitlist.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but regardless,
pre-orders sell out. I think it's
exactly.
Not this early, bro. Not a week after it gets solicited.
Not anymore. Those days are long gone.
But yeah, I love the idea of the bust, and they're taking notes. It's hopefully we see this. This is something we see down the line. I know that their passion is Iron Man figures. There's no reason they shouldn't be able to do it with any future Iron Man figures. It's just they're taking notes from the statue companies, and I think it's great. It's innovative, but that doesn't give them the right to charge the same amount a statue company does, in my opinion. The pricing is just outrageous. Gorgeous figures. Love the portrait. I'm just, especially, we did the unboxing of the 300 figure King Leonidas yesterday, and just, I feel like this is maybe not on that same level, but these bodies are going to be a nightmare. But
yeah,
especially at that price point.
Justin did mention that the Venom that they shown here is on a different stand than what was shown at that comes with the first Venom figure. So there's a rumor going around that we've heard that there might be a Venom coming, and that's why they pushed out the first Venom to maybe do something with a Venom 2 figure.
For sure.
Whether or not it remains to be seen if that's true or not. But Eddie, what do you think about this?
You guys hit all the points, really. The only point that I wanted to make is I think that they did the Tom Hardy head with him, obviously to sell the Venom, but the way that Woody Harrelson comes out of Carnage, it's not like Venom where he just shows half his face. Like he comes almost fully out every time. Like it's like half his body more than half his face. And I think it was too much for them to I mean, you'd have to do a swap out torso because he didn't really come out of the side of his face the same way Venom does. I think
Gotcha.
that's why they did that. So I don't imagine
That's a
we'll
good point.
see. I don't imagine we'll see that if they did do another Venom. I thought maybe they'll do a Woody Harrelson with the new Venom that they do, but I don't think they'll do it unless they just decide to do it that way, the way they did.
Or Eddie, what if they do like some sort of Toy Fair exclusive or whatever, where it's a new Venom with the Spider logo, and you get a bust of Woody Harrelson halfway coming out of Carnage and stuff like that to make it as a companion piece.
That's
for the
some
Carnage
shit they would do.
They could
exactly. You know they would totally do that.
Alvin, thank you so much for the super chat.
Alvin says, "I've spent worse money,
All right.
i.e., strip clubs, i.e., Collected Weekly super chat. Is that a factor?
Wow.
Just kidding.
Oh wow.
What a guy. What a fucking legend.
If they
bro.
do
What an
another
absolute
Venom,
legend.
he's not gonna have the logo.
It's not if, it's when.
So, he's not gonna have the logo if they do another Venom.
Never say never.
He
Well, they
never,
could do-
He never
I'm sure
got
they-
the logo ever. So
Spoilers, bro.
I
I
mean,
haven't seen it yet.
fuck.
Wow.
Maybe those people will shut up. He never got the logo. Fucking deal with it. But also,
Spoiler alert.
he's $100 more than Venom, but he's only 5 inches taller.
That is not 5 inches. That's like an inch and maybe
He's
2
well
inches.
on the description. He's 17 inches, and Venom's like 12.
Venom's
I
not
think?
12. Venom's like 14, I think.
Is he? In the description it says 12, I think. So,
We'll check.
but
it.
anyway,
I don't know.
That's a little off.
Their measurements aren't always super accurate. in the-
Regardless, I just don't feel they pair well together. I don't know what it is.
It's because Carnage isn't supposed to be bigger than fucking Venom.
I just don't like
I
the way they
think-
look. I think Venom is nice. Will display beautifully on his own with that bust. Business wise, tactical decision. It's Hot Toys. They know how to make money. But side by side
quarter
like
scale
this,
Carnage is almost the same size as this. That's how you know it's oversized, because that's fucking quarter scale. That's crazy, dude. He's not
Whatever.
supposed to be that big.
I like
No,
Mario's
but
idea. Go the
I hate
statue
that.
route.
But or Eddie, you're talking about the quarter scale premium format.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep in mind that piece is crouched down in a little bit, where
Yeah,
this
that's
guy's
true.
pointing
and it's
straight
on
up
a
and down.
base though.
And yeah,
He's just
but
standing
still,
there.
even if he was standing straight up and down, I think it would be like a lot larger. I mean, but no, you're right.
But still,
I
two
think
way
once
different
collectors get these two in hand and they both pulls them up to where they're pretty much crouching and fighting each other, you might not notice that much of a difference as far as height is concerned. But
Well, it's accurate,
But,
so
yeah.
it's fine if he is bigger because it's movie accurate. But it's just a personal thing. Is like, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Eddie.
No, go ahead. I was done.
I was just saying, when you get this figure and you're gonna pose him, you're gonna want to set him up in a dynamic pose in the air. You know what I mean? How they do the jumping and air moves and so forth. You're gonna put him in a dynamic stand. No, the one that grabs the body. Is that what they're giving? Is the hip grabber?
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna destroy the suit. No.
Not a hip. It's just a crotch. There's nothing that like pinches the waist. It's just that little scooper that comes out and he sits on top.
Oh,
of
so
it.
he's not gonna give. They're not gonna give us like almost like a flight stand where you can give a dynamic pose.
No, it's literally just sits on that
Yeah.
crotch piece.
I don't know. I think at that price, they should be giving us a little bit. They should be innovating these bases somehow, so that you're going to give us a crotch grabber, and how you're going to display him in a dynamic, like attacking pose if you want to do an action pose.
I'm gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be willing to bet money that Venom is gonna go back in stock like within a few weeks.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too.
This whole when we've talked about a waitlist manipulation. There's no way that this figure's on waitlist. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. Silver Centurion armor suit up version Iron Man by Hot Toys was also solicited $485, releasing January to March 2023. This figure is bullshit. This price point is bullshit. Everything about this is so fucking dumb. Like, I'm sorry,
really,
to put it out there like that. The magnetic armor, they're trying to sell this as like something great. Everyone knows that Hot Toys magnets are like the biggest meme in collecting. You're gonna get this fucking figure that has like 14 magnet parts, and half the magnets are gonna fall off right out the box. There is no way that this fucking figure should be $485 when the what was the price point for the Mark V? I have it later in the show, but let me pull it up real quick. The Mark V was nowhere near this price point, and it came with a full portrait. I fucking hate everything about this release. Silver Centurion's one of the most classic suits in the comics. This should have been a diecast Silver Centurion without this little suit-up gimmick.
It's innovative. I agree with Alvin.
This figure is innovative?
It's not innovative at all.
No, it is. You
Well-
can't argue that it's innovative. I don't think.
No,
I think
You can argue
I think
that
the
the
only
price
thing
is
innovative is that it
overpriced,
has
but
the
it's
USB. No,
and the
come on.
magnetic pieces.
They use
That's
magnets
not
all
a
the
thing.
time. How is that innovative?
Not
No,
in the
it's
chest
innovative for
pieces
an Iron
and
Man
the USB port. This is
Oh.
definitely innovative. You can't
Yeah.
argue that.
Bro,
You can't argue it.
$350 for the Mark V suit up versus
Yeah, the
Dude,
price is
That
$485.
fine.
You're
doesn't
telling
mean
me
that means
the Mark
it's
V
overpriced.
came out.
That
The
doesn't
Mark
mean
V
it's not innovative.
The setup is
DX07
405, dude.
DX07 came
We're
with
beyond
magnets.
DX07, bro.
Like,
In the
I'm
chest?
just saying, it came with magnets. Like,
In the chest?
This figure is way.
in the fucking head, that's even
was he
more,
an Iron
like-
Man? Was he an Iron Man?
No, that's even crazier because it's fucking hair, not
I don't
fucking
think
armor.
that
No,
has
it's
any
different.
clip in.
water in this
That's not
argument. then it's
innovative
not
I
an
agree
Iron
with
Man.
Eddie on this one.
It's not an Iron Man.
It's not innovative at all. I'm just saying, like, they've
You
been
can
using
say that all you
magnets.
want
What about the magnets is innovative?
because they've never done it in an Iron Man.
They do magnets with Iron Man all the time. What the fuck are
Okay,
you talking about?
needless to say, the USB port makes it innovative.
Then don't
what
say
they're
if
doing
it's
in the
needless
future.
to say, then why are you saying
No,
it?
it doesn't.
They did it with the Mark One. This is,
That was a dumbass argument.
they did it with the Mark One.
No, you guys can fight the. You guys
Yeah,
can
but
fight
that
it.
doesn't
For
mean
$30
that, so
more,
now it's
you're
never
getting a-
innovative.
You
The
take
Mark
price
is not,
away.
it's
You
not.
It
can't
was
bring
innovative
price.
once. You can't re-innovate an innovation.
It still makes it
Yeah,
innovative.
but you're
Put that on a
you're
t-shirt.
the way you
Fool me once, can't get fooled again.
the way you're what's the word I'm looking
Unfoolable.
for? Putting it into the figure is innovative. A figure can
Okay,
be
the-
innovative. Hold on. A figure can be innovated and be $1,000. We're not talking about price point here. We're talking about innovation in the product.
It's not innovative. They've been doing magnets
It's
on Iron
innovative.
Man for like
It's
7 years.
innovative.
Bro.
The
That's
Mark
fine.
V was 405, but it doesn't have the light up that this
Magnet.
one.
Yeah, look
does,
at the
and
light
it
up
doesn't
feature
have
on
the
this figure.
USB
Keep going
port
through
on
the
this.
photos.
It doesn't have the magnets.
Show the video if you want. Even
Ew.
Yeah, I don't
This
think
is
your argument
ass.
holds
look at that
water
light
here.
up. Look at those light
This
up
is
features.
absolute ass, bro. This figure sucks. Awful figure, awful price point. Give people an actual deluxe Silver Centurion.
Shout out to Proc.
Upgrade the
That's the word I
class.
was looking for. Integrating. Thank you, Proc. I had a brain fart. Sorry.
This figure would be fucking cool if it was the Mark 6, not this one.
Someone's gonna like it.
And it still wouldn't be innovative, even if it was the Mark 6.
It's innovative.
It's just fucking magnets, and again, they've already showed the USB and other.
So the USB Eddie is for the light up feature.
The yeah.
Yeah, that's innovative.
What
I'm
else
sorry.
would it be for?
Well, I thought maybe he had a fan in
dingus.
his ass or
What
something.
a dingus.
The Mark V
fan
has
is-
LEDs in it too. I don't understand why this is so
The
innovative.
Mark
Does
V
it?
does not.
It doesn't have a USB.
Nah, it doesn't
I'm
light up
looking
like
at
this,
it.
dude.
I'm looking. Well, because
So
he's
am I.
putting it on top of a suit.
Yeah, but Zach,
It's a slim down suit, bro.
There's
It
how
has,
about
no-
the
it has
USB?
repulsor.
The USB is innovative.
You're gonna pay
In
you're
the
gonna pay
body?
$80 for a
In the
USB.
body.
It doesn't matter. We're not talking about price. We're talking about innovation in the technology of the figure.
But
Price
they
is not.
already showed it on the Mark 1.
But Mark One was to light
So
up the
that they
fan.
do it on
Is
one figure, it's no longer
my
innovation.
I
God.
think it's also for the LEDs. I don't think the fucking.
Regardless,
USB is
this
the
is
fan.
this is a shit release. It's another Iron Man. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it's not a guy. Okay,
It's
yeah.
a shit release, but we're arguing the innovation. We knocked the
No, but
company
why,
down
Why
There's
is
no
it a shit
I don't.
release?
I don't.
because
you don't
The
want
price
it?
point.
exactly.
There is no
The price
diecast. There is no diecast Silver Centurion. This is the first
This
one.
is. Yeah, but it's also not a Silver Centurion. You can't display it.
It is a
This
Silver
is
Centurion.
suit-
It's a
You can
open
close all the
Silver
panels, and
Centurion.
it's a functional Silver. No, you can't.
That doesn't mean that it's a bad.
This is
release.
basically
It just
a
means you
statue.
don't like it.
It's a
I
beautiful
don't like
release.
it. People come every week to hear our opinions. I don't like this. I think it's fucking
Okay.
stupid. I think it's too expensive.
Okay,
And
that's all
given
fine.
Hot Toys, given Hot
That's
Toys'
fine.
track record with shitty magnets and shitty glue, this thing is gonna be a fucking
R2D2 had amazing magnets, but regardless,
Plus,
that
the glue's easy to
R2D2
fix.
Deluxe was amazing. But
See, they've been using magnets on old figures.
Doc Smizzle said this is not the Silver Centurion.
Magnets aren't fucking innovative.
but the way they're integrating the magnets, the way the magnets
This
work.
is not the Silver Centurion.
Well, this figure's not even out, so you don't even know if they fucking work because Hot Toys has a bad habit of not working.
They're gonna work. They're gonna work. Anyways, regardless, it's a horrible. In my opinion, it's not a horrible release. It's just it's not for me, and
Mario's
I think
figure's
I think it looks amazing. On a shelf, it's
Oh,
gonna
man.
pop. The paint application is gonna pop. But the price, the Hot Toys, they're getting carried away with the pricing. It's We'll get into it for the discussion
Again,
of the
it's
week.
a statue priced, although this is technically a fucking statue because you can't do anything with it.
I'm just sick of Iron Man. Everything's Iron Man now. Let's move on.
That's what they make money on.
I know.
Dude,
That's true. That's the bread. and
John
butter.
called it.
Mr. Musashi says everyone's a little spicy tonight. I love it. I got to play this real quick.
What do we do, Cap? We fight.
Innovate.
No, I mean, look, you guys talking innovation, magnets, pricing.
Blah, 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 blah.
We fought about this all night, dude. Come on, get over it. What's next?
Yeah, this
Eddie, do you got anything you want to add to
I
it?
think we all don't like this.
No.
Oh.
I like these guys. They're funny guys.
I'm not getting this.
Jesus, someone's going hard on the clips today. My gosh.
No one's complaining.
I don't know, man. This.
Zach, come on, Zach. You cannot say
Look,
that this doesn't look
guys, look, with me personally, I mean, forget about the innovation. I think artistically, this is a nice looking piece.
good. Exactly.
Me personally, I like how the panels are opened up. I like how it's lit up.
Yeah.
Does it warrant the price? Hell no.
No,
of course not. Are we sick of seeing Iron Man? Yes, we are. Is it innovative? They showed this. They showed a what is it? The Mark 17 from Iron Man 3 a long time ago that was completely empty, but it never came out. You guys remember that?
Like the shell?
Did it ever come
Yeah,
out?
yeah, the shell.
Yeah, that was the shell. This is pretty much that. This is pretty much that coming to fruition,
That
but in the form of the Silver Centurion.
Yeah,
You know,
like I
so-
said, if this was the Mark 6, I'd be like way more like, oh, this is cool. But yeah,
That's a
it's
personal
like,
preference thing.
Yeah,
I just like that. I just like that it's.
figure.
I like that it's USB, and the fact that you can just plug it in and show it off. You got buddies coming over, or whatever. You plug it in,
No.
and that's it. You don't got to put batteries. You don't got to flick switches. You don't got to do anything like that. They got to
The
keep going
question-
forward with this.
The question is, with that USB, is it a USB? Because some of Hot Toys figures, they have a light cycle where you can't just keep it on all the time. Like it'll turn itself off after like 30 seconds automatically.
Or it'll
So that's the
overheat.
question, right? If it's a USB and you can keep it on indefinitely, I think that's a much better, more innovative perhaps than because I think with the Dark Side Anakin base, if I remember correctly, it has a cycle. It'll shut itself off
Oh, that's
even
so
if you have it
gorgeous,
plugged
yeah.
into wall power.
Which is good. And the
Well,
reason
I
why I
mean-
say that it's good is because you don't want to burn the bulbs eventually either, right? You don't want to burn them out.
Well,
because-
LED bulbs have
They're
a
LEDs.
tremendous lifespan. They're like many
Forever?
thousands of hours.
They live forever.
I mean, essentially, yeah. Like LEDs last an incredibly long time.
Yeah.
This is interesting. The Iconiq Ryu 289 released in Q3 2021. I did have a chat with Keyboard Warriors about this. A bunch of angels over there. They are Iconiq Studios. So, and I think 289 is expensive. But I can rationalize it with them being a much smaller company. This is only their third figure. You get 2 portraits, a ton of hands. You also get the
Swap
Hadoken
out
energy
feet.
effect and swap out feet, which is actually super clutch.
Wow.
I'm actually really annoyed that the Hot Toys clones don't have swap out feet because I think that was one of the most brilliant moves that Sideshow made with their old clone troopers. But I think it looks great. Now they did hear our last episode, and they did have some. They did want to address the concerns we had with the durability. They said that they did test it in several dynamic poses for a few weeks to a month at a time. Changed it, and they didn't observe any issues. But they are going to recommend, like any seamless collectible, that you don't pose it for anything too dramatic for too long. Especially because this is a proprietary body. But to the question that I had last show, which is why wouldn't they just go with a articulated body? The reason why is for the Hadoken. If it was plastic, hard plastic on the chest, you wouldn't be able to get the arms to cross naturally for this pose, which is
SHF?
you say
obviously
Hadoken?
I don't fucking play this game, bro. Okay? Why don't you tell me what it's called then, Mario? I'll let you take over the segment.
SHF
No, go ahead,
does
dude.
that with
No.
their Kamehameha off.
They
Like
do,
that's
but
their
the butterfly joints
Are huge, bro.
Are pretty large. Which in a small scale doesn't. I mean, sometimes it looks pretty bad. Like on the Brawly figure, those butterfly joints are fucking crazy, like noticeable. But yeah, I think on a larger scale, those butterfly joints would be way more eye-catching.
How do you say it, Mario? I'm actually really curious now.
Well, as one,
yeah, there
exactly.
you go. You gotta do it with the accent, with the whole, put the gusto behind it.
Well, you can't do it with the accent. That seems racial.
So Mario, as a big Street Fighter fan, what do you think about this?
No, I love it, man. I mean, this is freaking awesome. I know there's been a bunch of Street Fighter pieces that have been coming out lately. They're 6 scale. I've seen some in statue recently. I think PCS just put out a Chun-Li in a wedding dress. That looks pretty damn cool. That was shown off at Sideshow, New York Con. But no, this is great. I like the fact that in the first slide, Zach, where you see a little shot of the arm, the way that it's bent, and it doesn't look unnatural like the rest of the seamless arms.
That is true.
So this looks a lot better, and I appreciate the fact that there's a collector behind this company that
absolutely
that understands all of the all of the concerns that we have as collectors, all of our gripes and everything like that, and is able to really do something about it. So shout out to to Andy on that. I mean, that's freaking awesome. But no, this is an excellent looking figure. I love all the accessories that come with it. The Hadouken accessory looks great. But yeah, this is something I might consider picking this up. I really don't know. I mean, but no, I think it looks badass. Archangel asked earlier whether or not, or what's better between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, and I gotta go with Street Fighter, dude. I've had too many fond memories of Street Fighter 2. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, huge props to Iconiq. It's like Mario said, you see the bent arm. It's like they nailed it perfectly. That 90-degree angle there, it looks like there's absolutely no stress on the inner arm. The only thing I'd worry about is the elbow area, if that's going to be a cause for concern long term. But regardless,
we'll see.
Yeah, compared to what we're seeing out of the Hot Toys bodies, uncomparable. This is clearly innovative. It's a reimagined body, and I like it. I'm not a big fan of the character, but I love companies taking initiative and coming up with new processes. And look, like the musculature in the body looks phenomenal, and this is great because this is competition. Hot Toys sees this is competition for Hot Toys, and that's what we need. Kick them off their throne. Now I need Iconiq to grab a nice little Batman or Star Wars,
Merlin, King Arthur, maybe
something, some license that I'm really interested in, and I'll go fully in, because even the Psycho figure, what's his name, Patrick Bateman?
Patrick Bateman, yeah.
Yeah, like they did a phenomenal job with that, the coat and the blood splatter. Like, great up and coming company. Keep your eyes on these guys because they're innovative. They're coming up. We're going to talk about them a little bit more later on the show, about some new things that they're doing, and just props to them. What do you think, Eddie?
It's cool.
All right.
A man of few words tonight.
Oh, wowzers. KG, what's going on, man?
Welcome.
Hey guys,
what's up, KG?
Freaking yeah, I had some time, guys. So I wanted to come on and say hi. And
no, that's awesome, man. We're in the presence of celebrity right here, dude. Freaking Timothy Chalamet in the house. Yo, from Dune, man. Wow. What is going on?
Yeah, nothing much. I've been busy today, and I had some time off, so I wanted to come on and talk figures. So
what do you think about this?
It's a great looking figure. I haven't seen the price for it. I don't know how much it is, but it looks great.
$289.
It's $289. Yeah. Not for me.
Not bad for
I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan. It's a cool figure, and this is a seamless body, right? So it's not like you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's great. I mean, for people who love video games and love this version, of video games, I think it's great. But for me, it's not something I'm willing to pick up.
Yeah. If you want to hear more about this figure, Andrew will be on OFAC on Thursday at 2:30, and nice. I think they'll be able to take some questions about it. They also did tease the can at the end of the trailer, and I got people real excited for this potential line. And I mean, Street Fighter is just such an iconic brand. I mean, there's so many amazing characters. Mario, I know you're a big fan. I mean, what other characters do you think they need to have for this to be like a real thorough line?
To be honest, dude,
There's a
I'm
bunch of
thinking
people in the comments.
Ryu himself is so iconic, and he's a one and done, dude. I mean,
Yeah, Ryu's.
Personally, I would consider like the original cast from the Street Fighter 2. I mean, I'm talking Chun Li, I'm talking Ken, I'm talking Guile. At least those three. Akuma, sure, maybe, and Bison. Yeah, that'd be huge. Vega would be dope,
dude.
Vega
would be
Vega's
sick,
dope,
dude.
bro. Yeah.
Eddie, you were saying Akuma?
Yeah, there was a lot of people in the comments saying Akuma.
Yeah, because it's almost the same figure. Just his face looks like a fucking demon. Big muscle guy in a fucking key outfit. With
Isn't
the
Akuma that statue that Mike showed in the chat today?
I believe so.
Yeah,
is that
I think
Akuma,
so. Yeah.
Or is that
Yeah, I think that's like a special skin you could get for it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the same character. But yeah,
Blanca.
Blanca
would be cool
Honda.
too.
Wow.
Oh, dude, Honda would be huge, dude.
This is. Wait, what's that?
Honda Civic, yes, yes.
Oh, the Honda Civic.
Wow.
How dare you? Jazz Inc., the Millennium Falcon Deluxe Corridor, got put up today, $350, releasing July 2022. A little pricey, but again, small batch run. I think it looks great. There's kind of this meme in the Jazz Inc. Dioramas Facebook group that probably like within the next 5 years, Yoast will have created the entire Falcon, and you can just kind of build a Falcon and just piece everything together. I think it's good. I believe he said these will fit in DTOFs, and also some people are asking for I believe it's the true scale, which is the biggest scale that he does. And Yost was saying there's not going to be one available because the dimensions of this are already almost exactly to the true scale. So this is a nice price point between, I think their DTOFs usually around about 200, and then the true scales go up to like about that 350, 400 price point. For me personally, if I was to get one of his dioramas, it probably wouldn't be this one. It's a good backdrop for figures, but I don't think it's like super iconic in my mind. But the paint work, the sculpt work, I mean, you can't deny it's beautiful, and I'm excited for whoever gets this. I think it's going to be a great little addition to a little bit of a Falcon display that Jazz Inc. has going on. What do you think, Dean?
When I saw this, I was like, damn, maybe I should order one. The price point's a little high, but it's a nice, easy, just, hey, I'm going to put it in my DTOF and call it a day. I don't need to worry about fucking walls, fucking a bunch of LEDs running a bunch of wires. I think this is really fucking cool. I just have to talk myself into it.
No, I mean, the price point is a little bit high, but dude, I mean, who else is gonna make this? Where else are you gonna see something like this? I mean, I can appreciate dioramas from afar. I'm not one to really collect this kind of thing, but there's no denying that this looks really nice. I mean, I think something cool that would, I think something nice that I wish he would do would be like the ramp, like the entire ramp, and then leading up, possibly to a piece looking like this.
I have
with the opening and all that. That'd be sick. You have the ramp.
I have the 3D files for the ramp. I just haven't printed it.
Oh, no shit, dude. That'd be sick, dude. Print one out.
I mean,
nah, but this is a badass looking piece. I mean, if I were into collecting diorama sets, I'd be all over this. But yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you guys. He's doing some amazing work. This is no different. I don't mind the dioramas. I would jump into them. My only concern is, like you guys said, the pricing. And for me, it's a little bit difficult because of the shipping from where he's shipping from. But besides that, the piece as a art form and as a display accessory, I think they knocked it out of the park, the detail that they're doing. And look, you put R2, you put a Leia, I think it'll look absolutely phenomenal. So a shout out to them. Keep up the great work.
Did you mention how much shipping was on the page?
I can double check.
I think the estimate was like something like $40 to $50 for this piece to the United States.
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
John, if you could double
in the
check
US
that for me.
In the US.
Yeah.
In the US, yeah.
Yeah. Eddie, what do you think, bro?
I think if you have a DTOF, this is awesome. I love how he makes them to fit like one shelf on the DTOF. I think he does the best dioramas there is out there. So I think it's awesome. Like, I'd much rather have this than just a little. Some people do the little stickers on the back. that
Yeah,
kind of gives you the same thing, but
cardboard
it's not.
backdrops.
Yeah, it's not a 3D like this. This is sick. If I had D12 still, I'd probably get one, especially if I had a Han or anybody like that. If I had Han or Luke or R2, whoever, I'd want this. Yeah, I think
There
it's
should
cool.
be some. There should be
KG?
some light up pieces on here.
It looks like the floor. Looks like there's a light up in the floor.
Yeah.
Well, even behind them too, those little chingaderas
Yeah.
in the back should light up.
Wow.
What do you think, KG?
Yeah, I mean it's nice. For me, I'm not gonna get it just because I don't have any of the Luke or Hans in my collection. So I mean, if I did have one of these figures, I would definitely buy this. I think it would be a pretty nice display to have in the D12 because I mainly use D12s for my displays. So yeah, how much is it going for? $350, you said?
This one is
350, yes.
going 350.
$350. Okay, yeah. It just really. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I had Han and Luke or Leia, this would be a definite buy for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have some of the sequel characters in your collection, don't you? I mean, there's also works for Rey or anybody else. That,
I don't have round. The only sequel
there.
figure that I have is Kylo. That's the only one I have.
Fuck it, bro. Put Kylo in there, bro.
Well, I mean, there was a deleted scene in Force Awakens where he does enter
Yeah.
William Falcon. So I mean, I guess it could work, but I'm just.
You gotta get it now, bro.
Hey, we just talked to Manu. Go get it, KG.
Great. Thanks.
What a guy. What an angel, bro. I fucking miss KG. Dean, tell
Glad
me
to be
about
on.
this PlayArts Kai Aerith.
Yeah, PlayArts Kai Aerith in her dress. Super cool because Aerith is a fucking sweetheart. I still call her Aerith if anyone's listening. It's like, that's not her name. Yeah, so this came up. It was again, if you get them from Ami, they're so much cheaper on the front end. But then you've got to pay shipping. But I think it was like 116-ish. Comes out next year. I think Q2. Super cool. But the best thing about this is if they're making Aerith in her dress, that means they'll make Tifa in her dress. And then they'll probably make Cloud in his dress. Now, if you haven't played
His
the game,
dress?
What?
yeah. So there's a part of the game where you have to infiltrate this it's basically like a brothel to rescue your friends, but they don't like guys in there. So you have to wear a dress, and it's like the funniest shit ever. In the original game, it's really funny. In the remake, it's probably even funnier actually. But yeah, everyone always memes Cloud wearing a dress, so that'd be fucking hilarious to own. But yeah, I mean, dude, I'm a sucker for Final Fantasy 7 characters, players Kai. These two shelves next to me are all that. I still have to bring my other two shelves over here with all my other Final Fantasy 7 figures, so easy buy for me, so very exciting.
Yeah, I saw pictures of this figure earlier before, and she looks good, dude. I mean, this is a good looking figure. I mean, all the way around.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, there's I was looking at Sideshow right now, and there's a Square. What was it? Square Enix did one too.
Yeah,
Little
they
statue?
do the static arts. Yeah. They do arts is like their line. They do a static arts, play arts, bring arts, and trading arts.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of art.
These are probably. She'll probably be like around 6 inches tall, maybe. That's probably pushing it.
For this one or for the other one?
Yeah, what's it say right there? Yeah, about 5-6 inches.
This one's 9.5.
Oh, 9! Wow.
9.5?
The last one they did was Vincent. He was on a rock and it was 7 inches tall. So that's nice to see it a little bigger. But
Dean, I have no idea who this is, but yeah, I'm gonna mess around. You're gonna make me pre-order something, dude.
Dude, Aerith was my first crush
She
ever,
bad, though, dude.
Aerith is amazing. She's a fucking sweetheart. Yeah, I love Aerith.
She even got the toes, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the
We
patas,
gotta
dude.
zoom in on the toes.
Yeah.
Ark says, Danny, only Mario gets to see me in a dress.
Hey.
Moving on. Now this puts a smile on my face. This is the Among Us crewmate by Nendoroid, and right now we've only seen this image here, and I'm wondering how they're gonna do it, because I mean, I think now Jesus, dude. Now there's something like 30 colors in the game. I think even back when we were playing pretty actively, there was like 20 colors. And I worry that the sweet yellow crewmate is going to be left out of the fucking show. And I hope they don't come like this where they're just gray and you have to paint them yourself. But it'll be interesting to see what they make. I know Nendoroid's one of my favorite lines. And these really fit that styling where they don't really have to change it that much to match the aesthetic. There is a seam there in the middle of it, and I hope that they give you the option to display it with the monster mouth wide open look. Maybe there's an alternate top half there. But yeah, this is super exciting. What do you think about it, Dean?
Yeah, I hope they obviously come out with multiple colors. But yeah, it'd be cute to have on the shelf. And Nandroids are real cheap, like $30-$40. So
yeah,
just for nostalgia, like, oh man, I used to love playing that game. You know, with
I still love
homies,
playing it. It's fucking fun, bro.
With
Dude.
Patreonies. That's basically how we met Mario, Eddie,
Danny. Yeah, man.
So it'd be really nice to have these on the shelf, you know, in our favorite colors.
Calling dibs on dark green, man.
There you go.
Right away, dude.
My favorite thing is when a new person joins and we're like, whoa. Hey, dark, light blue. That's
color.
That's Eddie's color. You can't fucking.
Yeah,
and they get
Eddie,
all butthurt and they're like,
Eddie's
well, I look like
teal,
blue.
yeah.
We all
we
know
all have
our
our
own colors.
favorite colors.
I'm telling you, for one sticker, we gotta get all of our, characters in the lobby, and then take a screenshot, and then make that a sticker. That'd be a fucking dope sticker.
That would be pretty cool.
I like that idea.
Well, you don't have a character, so just kidding.
Jesus.
Just kidding. I know the John. John's actually a fucking schemer in that game. That motherfucker played for like
John,
the first time and won like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, dude, John's
He's
really
so innocent.
good
He's
at
like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and then he fucking stabs you in the back. Alvin J says Nandoroid / Good Smile Company is a company to watch. Coming in with a $2 super chat. What do you think about it, Mario?
No, I love it. Like I said, dibs on green. I mean, no, this is Among Us. I mean, this is really nostalgic. I mean, this has I guess I could have some sort of a personal attachment. I mean, just considering this is how we all really, met, got together. This spawned in and outs of collecting. It's amongst other things. And yeah, man, I'd love to see this come to fruition, and love to see multiple colors come out there, dude. So if it comes out, man, sign me up, dude. I'm down for day one, dude. Dark green.
Yeah, I think every host here needs to pick one up. It's going to be mandatory. It has to be. We all have to have it in the background.
Does it come out of the budget?
Yeah, we'll budget for it. We'll figure
I think
it out.
it's necessary. It's cool. I think if the colors, excited to see the colors. Yeah, this is a nice little thing to keep on a desk or behind your streaming thing. There's nostalgia to it, and I'm all for it. I'm all for nostalgia.
Zach's right. I'm interested to see the accessories it comes with, because I want like a knife,
the gun, and the
stabbing-
knife.
Yeah,
Dude, right?
I want. What if it comes?
It
yeah,
should
with
come
the
with an
open mouth,
emergency
with the
button.
tongue, with the tongue
Oh, that would be
shoots out.
fucking awesome, John.
It should. If you have an emergency button on the base and you have that hand,
yeah.
you can have it pointed towards it. That'd be cool.
Or perhaps like the
Then-
army.
What if it
hat
comes with the little
doctor's trench
one?
coat?
The little.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the little companion.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It should also come with
that'd be
one in
nice.
half dead.
I think that's probably why it
with the
splits.
bone?
There might be like a bone in there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I
Look at
think
that. Alvin J become a member of
Hey.
YouTube.
Oh, look at that.
Alvin, welcome to the peanut gallery, bro.
Peanut gallery, buddy. Welcome.
Nendroids usually come with a ton of accessories because they're like
Oh, for real.
they're usually
Yeah.
just little chibi figures that are meant to be kind of just, I don't know, they fucking jam pack those things, and for like $40, like I said, I'd imagine we'll see all of that stuff. So
Dude,
yeah,
if they
I'm
do
excited.
that with all the colors and all the accessories, I legit might buy all of us, dude, for myself.
I know.
Just have all of us just set up right here. I'm gonna want that whole thing, dude.
I was thinking the same thing, where I was like, God, I'm gonna need multiple colors.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
need red, yellow, green, black, cyan. That's all of us.
Scion, baby.
Yeah, man.
If we get Fern, we'll have
FGW.
brown.
whoa,
Well, he
KG,
was
are
brown
you
in the game.
are you a big Among Us fan, my guy?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge meme in my school right now, and I mean, yeah, I would love to have one just for the meme of it, just for the sake of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about the company. I'm sure you guys might know more about the company than I do. But yeah, I'll buy one.
dude, I love Good Small Company makes Figma. They do a lot of character statues. Dude, Good Smile Company is fucking badass. So I have no doubt this will be good.
They're doing a Doom Nindroid right now too, Gene.
Yes, sir. I have it on pre-order.
Oh shit!
Actually, Dean, remember earlier we were talking about that Daddy Chill sticker?
Yeah.
I wanna. Did you order it or no?
No,
How could we forget?
Okay, so
Defs.
we have 3 days. We have 3 days to order that sticker, Dean. I think between now and 3 days, we got to get the whole crew together in the waiting room, and we'll take a screenshot, crop it into a circle. We'll order that as the holo sticker.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Yeah. So we have 3 days to do that. So
Dean,
we got to assemble.
We'll do it tomorrow for After Dark. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good fucking idea. I will say this. We started playing that game like right around when shit really hit the fan last year. And I think we played a little bit before, but it kind of drug into that. Such a game that got us past a bunch of crazy shit. So I definitely like you guys were saying, there's definitely a lot of nostalgic reasons behind getting these, and I swear to God, if they don't make a yellow one,
What did Cody say?
So.
What did Cody say?
It sucks because I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying Cody said last time we played, where he was cut in half, where he was on his knees or something because he was shorter than everybody else. It looked like he was shorter than everybody else.
That shit was fucking hilarious. Mark Pearson says first $5 towards the host figures. It's funny, at Walmart yesterday, I saw the Among Us costumes. And what freaked me out, though, is they only had 4 colors, and none of them were the colors that we normally play, so it kind of scared me a bit. So, yeah, Alvin J says finally got a computer to join the peanut gallery. What a freaking angel.
Hey, all right.
Nice.
Getting into released figures, the Deathwatch Mando was released in Hong Kong. I think it's a simple figure executed very well. I don't recall this being that expensive, and obviously very important for the show. I think it's a good figure. I've seen a few clips of it, and I mean, what more could you want? What do you think about it, Dean?
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I'm not a huge fan of the thigh armor because it's just like the Mando armor, and like to me, Mando's armor was like pieced together with shit he found. So like, I don't know why theirs isn't more symmetrical. Like, they're soldiers. Why would they have mismatched armor? But whatever. I can look past that. I think it looks great. I mean, easy pass for me. He was on screen for like a second, so I'm not huge on this guy. I don't feel the need to get him, but I think it looks great. Mario?
Yeah, no, it's a very, like you said, it's a very basic figure coming in with little accessories. Only like a pistol and that little rifle he comes with, the jetpack.
He didn't even have 2 of those pistols?
No, just one small one and one one with the grip. Damn. But no, it's cool. I mean, I have it coming in. I'm excited to get. I'm always excited to get a new Star Wars piece coming in. So yeah, this is definitely coming in soon. I think I'm picking this. I think I got this from Ray from Underground Figures, and it should be shipping sometime. I think in the next couple of weeks.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to it. So this will be a cool piece.
Yeah, it's what you want in a Mando figure. The paint application looks really good. The blues, light blues, and so forth. I think they did well. This is made for to be a companion piece, right? So you have them set up to Mando or have a nice little display set up in your DTOL for whatever you use. Price point, I believe you were right, Zach. I can double check, but it was fairly priced. So no Iron Man prices over here.
$235.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's really good. That's not too bad.
Good to hear.
Yeah. But like Mario was saying, it's basic. But what else would you include with it? Maybe another pistol, like you said. Other than that, what are you going to include? I think it's a good release.
In the pictures, it shows him having the jet effect, the thruster effect.
Yeah.
But in the list of accessories, he doesn't have those. So I wonder if.
Are you serious?
They're just taking pictures with those, because we have them. If you got 501st Troopers, you have them.
Yeah.
Or Mando, you have them. So I don't know. That's just interesting that I noticed, but I think it's cool. I think it's fairly priced. I like how you could use it for this or for Clone Wars. Technically, if you had the Clone Wars figures coming, that's cool. And it's an army builder. I think this is when Hot Toys does the best, and these are the ones that like really tempt me. I might end up picking one of these up, or maybe 2 of them. because they are helmeted, and I think that's what Hot Toys does the best is helmeted figures. Like, they look amazing, you know.
Alvin,
And you can pose it however you want. No worry about anything.
Alvin feels it's overpriced, and
not
Doc
at all.
says he's seen some unboxings, and they do come with the thrusters, which is good news.
Weird.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him right there in the first picture.
Yeah. What do you think, KG?
Yeah, I mean, this is it's a great piece. I've been really tempted for the past, couple of days now, and in the future I might pick one up at least. I really like the colors. I really like the things that he comes with, and plus it's well priced. Nothing too overboard. $235 seems a reasonable price for this figure. But for now, I have other things important in mind. I'll see if I can pick one up for myself.
It's pretty sad when we get to the point where we're paying $235 for a figure that we say, yeah, it's great price, and it comes with absolutely no accessories.
Well, this should have been like 180 back in the day.
Comes with more hands than
Leonidas. 180 is
yeah, he was only 140.
He was 140, brother.
I will say, Mario, what was I watching you on? Oh, I think I was watching you on Will Fox Vacations channel.
Creeper, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying that this could possibly be the next Shore Trooper. In terms of, like, not a lot of people seem to be, like, really buzzing about it. Maybe not a lot of people have ordered it.
Low production run.
Yeah, low production run.
Key.
So, KG, I think if you're really on the fence and have been debating it this long, you obviously kind of want it. So
yeah,
I would, if you're listening out there and you're also kind of feeling the same way, I say go ahead and pick one up because I think Mario might
be next Shore Trooper.
Yeah, because that figure sold out almost immediately and jumped to fucking $600 in like 2 months.
I saw one sale for the Shore Trooper sold for like $900 on eBay.
If you're on the fence, you may. If you're still on the fence, don't know 100%, keep watching Sideshow's site. Even the Facebook groups, Collecting Weekly Auxiliary, we post, if it goes to low stock or wait list, we usually post it right away. Get on that wait list right away.
Yeah, Mr. Musashi makes a great point. Heard this was super low supply. Hot Toys didn't make many because there weren't many pre-orders. Could make it expensive in the future. Yeah, I believe this one... this one, and then the next two figures that we talk about, they were all one batch production runs. There wasn't a second day, quote unquote, release.
It comes with John's favorite base.
Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me.
Yeah.
Ninja Scroll says NECA is doing D&D figures. That's fucking dope, bro. I'm so excited. We're playing D&D this weekend. It's gonna be dope.
Yes.
Captain Rex Hot Toys release, and a lot of people were excited because this one has the lower body that's similar to the Coruscant Guard, which is I think preferred over the over the
501st.
The first, thank you, the first 501st, the 501st. Sorry, that was a tongue twister.
The first of the five and then the 501st.
There you go. This looks fucking gorgeous, bro.
Yeah.
I think the weathering's a little bit more subtle than I was expecting, especially there on the weld.
I think in person it looks crazy,
go look at the unboxing
awesome,
videos.
bro.
It's the weathering is more. It stands out more than these photos show.
How many of these do you think they made?
A lot.
Shitload.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Sideshow, you can buy like 6 of these.
It's still available, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, this guy's not going anywhere.
Well priced though, $255.
Everybody, we want to be on the lookout for Commander Cody's going up in price.
He already is, dude. That's
He's going
crazy.
up. He's going
He's already like pushing 500.
Sold out already?
Well, not
yeah,
only
he sold
that,
out a couple of months ago.
Yeah, not only that, but half of them were broken on arrival.
Exactly.
So
you're
the numbers
playing...
even lower.
Yeah,
KG broke 6 on his own, dude. Last time he was here, he went through like half a dozen.
It's okay. They'll show up on Sideshow Seconds.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Damn, dude. Fucking John coming out swinging, dude.
How dare you?
I cannot wait for this figure. I have it on pre-order with Steven. Oh, man, dude. My junk is
dude, given the recent trend with some of these same-day Hong Kong releases in the States, why hasn't this one shown up? I mean, do you guys think that we could still get it relatively soon? I mean, considering
probably by the end of
this
the
drop.
year.
I thought
Actually,
people were
I
getting
hope so,
shipping
man.
for this.
I just got a delay notice for it.
Wow.
Oh, you did?
Hate
Yeah.
to hear it.
Oh no!
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm
That's
going to
a
show it to
bummer.
you right here. It's like,
Oh.
Get
Yeah, but you got me checking my email real quick.
God damn it, KG.
KG, that's a personal photo.
Hey, but look, it says October to December, so that's good.
Yeah, I think it was originally October
I got
to
it too.
November. And then
I just got it too.
changed to December now.
Sorry, guys.
Dude,
Sorry.
if we're already seeing like final picks and stuff and unboxings, there's no way we're not going to see it by the end of the year.
Well, I mean, the Windows boats are stacking up in the ports, bro.
You're not wrong.
A lot of people. Some people said the holsters seem a bit flimsy, but I think
Yeah,
that's kind
they
of to
do.
be expected with
And I didn't-
the design.
I don't pay attention to these little details that much, but I guess the pauldron and the visor on the helmet are inaccurate.
Yeah, apparently I didn't really look at that.
What's
I
that?
didn't
What do you
know
mean?
that. The pauldron is supposed to be different. It's supposed to look like Bly's pauldron, I think. And
No,
then and the
Yeah,
helmet visor
375.
is supposed to be thinner and
Now you got me.
like
now you got me
sleeker
looking.
towards the end, like pointy, more pointy towards the ends.
Yeah.
A lot of things are supposed to be.
Okay,
thinner.
but that's the animated style.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
animated style.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
the
accurate
pauldron wouldn't be. The pauldron would be still inaccurate.
I guess it's more
I
like
guess
a
I don't really
That's the pauldron. What do you mean?
No, that's not. I'll show you. The
Here, let me-
pauldron is
You wanna
guess
share-
maybe- I guess maybe it's supposed to be black in the middle of the
No,
blue
it's not
panels?
the color. It's
Is
the
it the
way-
shape?
The layout of it.
That's
Well,
do
it
you
looks
mean?
right there.
That's what we're saying. That's
I don't
it.
know
No,
what
maybe
people are talking
maybe it was
about.
different in season 7.
I think this photo is from season 7 right here.
That's season 7.
Yeah.
It looks fine.
Wow, that's
To me,
crazy.
at least.
I swear
Eddie
someone.
Dingus.
Funny
No,
how
I'm
Ninja
not
do
a
that.
genius. Someone
Wait, hang on,
fucking
Eddie.
posted
Why
it.
didn't they give us
Eddie,
the
I got
animated
you.
head?
Well, some people
It's
are
crazy
fucking
how nature do
stupid,
that.
Eddie.
Why did they give us
Crazy
the
how nature
animated
do
head? I don't understand.
Well, we think it could be a licensing thing.
Mario, let me
Alvin
ask you
J.
something.
Super Chat says, I notice
Yeah.
Boba Fett Mando is releasing early.
Soon, yeah.
Ooh,
It makes sense.
wow.
Let me ask you something, Mario. When did you place the
Yes.
pre-order?
Oh,
Do you remember?
Shit. I don't know. Let me. I'll
This
get back
is
to you.
May
The only reason
4th,
I ask is
2020?
how much was the NRD?
It's usually like
10%, like $25.
Yeah,
probably.
$25.
And you ordered from Sideshow?
Mm-hmm.
That's why. The figure's delayed right now. Send back the NRD.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Yeah,
how it
it's
works.
true.
Yeah,
You can-
but
That's
I
not
put
how it works.
coupons towards this.
Yeah,
and-
mine. Me
Okay,
too.
that's fine.
You
But
could get a refund, but are you
Why
asking
would they
for a
give you
refund?
money off?
okay, so what are they? What are they? So I pre-ordered a figure.
I know where John's going with
Okay,
this.
I
Wait, hang on,
pre-ordered.
hang on. I gotta hear this.
that's
Actually,
crazy.
I might save it for 60 seconds. I might.
No,
save
come
it.
on. Let's
But
have
we'll
it out.
dabble. We'll dabble a
John,
little bit.
Dip the
John,
toe,
real
John.
quick.
Dip the toe.
I'm sorry. Real quick, I ordered this on May 11th, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ordered this with an expected of, let's just
How
say
dare you,
whatever,
Archangel.
December to January. Let's just say we're gonna speak December to January. That's the expected. The expected wasn't December to next November. It was December to January. Now it's delayed. From a customer service standpoint, what are you gonna do for me?
What about
But
the
it's
pandemic?
not. But
That's
it's
not
not
their
fault,
Sideshow's fault.
What about
Well-
the pandemic? Yeah.
Okay, John. I guess. What would you get your money back, and then in 2 months when it gets delivered, you just pay it back again?
Yeah, 100%.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, that's,
Well,
that doesn't make
Well,
any
why is
sense.
the company holding on to my money?
And they still have to order the
hold on a
figure. You
second.
think Hot Toys sends
Hold on a
them
second.
2,000
And
of these for free?
That's if you just pre-ordered. Now, for the people who went on a payment plan, they're holding on to even more of your money.
Dude, I fully paid this down. I had to pay
Exactly.
full price for this.
There you
when it
go.
came.
So now that person, whoever you paid, whatever store, whatever they're gonna hold on to your money. Yeah, what's interest? Interest is 1%. What big deal? But they're holding on to your money, and this is pure principle. This isn't about 20, 30 bucks. It's just pure principle customer service. There's a delay.
John, I'm curious. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's a delay. What do you do to rectify it?
Yeah, but what if it's not their fault?
John, I'm curious to know, does this only apply to Sideshow, or does this also apply to the
all
smaller
companies.
mom and pop shop? No, the smaller mom and pop shops that I also pre-order from. If they get delays because of Hot Toys
Yeah,
and
I-
Sideshow,
yeah.
or whoever else, so should those smaller mom and pop shops be also?
There
like,
should
giving
be some
something
sort
back?
of initiative. There should be some sort of initiative for the customer, definitely. Because at the end of the day, guys, what's gonna differentiate companies? What's differentiating companies outside of collecting in the world is customer service. That's the only thing differentiating companies. People will pay more for a product if they receive better customer service.
Sideshow does
Sideshow,
offer
dude.
pretty good customer service.
Yeah.
They
As
do.
much
They
as
do
we
offer
shit
pretty
on
good.
them,
Yeah.
But okay,
They're
John, let me
pretty
tell you
good.
this. Let me
No,
tell
they
you
offer
this.
good customers.
Oh, well, they in a way they do do what you're saying. If you want to cancel this figure, technically it's a non-refundable deposit. You shouldn't get your money back. If it's delayed to this point, I think it's past 3 months, you can call them and explain that this figure's delayed. They will refund that deposit, even though technically when you ordered, you agreed for that to take place.
So if everybody called and canceled it right now, that rule would change real quick.
I mean, I guess you'd have to wait and see if
that rule would change.
An exodus happened.
If everybody started canceling their pre-orders based on delays, I think they would change that rule real quick. Because they're not going to do anything that doesn't benefit them. At the end of the day, they're gonna put themselves forward. But what I'm just saying,
I think more people want this than people.
Question.
I'm sick of hearing about the pandemic. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, but I don't care
John,
if you're
whether
tired of it.
You believe in it or not, bro.
Fucking
the shit
real
is
life.
Fucking affecting
I believe in it. That's fine. I understand what's
Factories are being
happening.
shut down, bro. They can't work during the day. I mean, shit out of their control is happening. The Chinese economy is struggling.
CCP
I mean,
give us back the energy. So don't charge. So then, if we know this is happening right now, don't charge.
Well, in the case of Carnage, they didn't charge NRD.
There you go. So let's go going forward. But how about Iron Man? I'm sure they're charging NRD.
That's a Sony thing, though. Alvin J says about the super chat thing, just showing love to the crew for the work they do and for the quality entertainment. What a fucking guy, Alvin. What a fucking angel, bro. Gift from God.
This guy is one of a kind.
Archangel does say they do put out some work. I've never seen a channel put so much content out. What an angel.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
What about your OnlyFans?
More blood.
So I have a question. How many of you guys are going to be picking this up?
Yeah, dude, that's what I was like. Dude, are you getting an interest? Because, I mean, I can see where John's coming from. Like, let's just say, for me, the interest on $25 is negligible.
It's principle.
But
For
them, they have $25 from 10,000 people, or maybe not 10,000, but
yeah. But John, they also have to order. Hot Toys isn't sending.
I don't give a shit what they have to do.
$25.
Okay, but they're making their money, so it has to follow the chain of command. We get it from Sideshow because we order it from Sideshow.
Okay,
then Sideshow has to go back to Hot Toys and say, "Hey, well, this is what's happening with our customers. This and that."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
John, let me ask you this, John.
That's
when
fine,
you go to
guys.
McDonald's
Keep laughing
and you're
I'm laughing at Mark's comment.
Mark said you gotta love John. He hates reissues and payment plan.
I'm just saying, these companies are the price increases. It's heading down a hole that collecting shouldn't be going down.
Dude, John, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Hold on to your
John,
thoughts.
here's your next 74-second bid, bro.
I'm about to go. Wow, you fucking hate to see it. I love
it. John, I get what you're saying. I really do. I want to be there with you, bro.
I don't.
I want me and you
I don't understand
to be arm in arm. But honestly, bro, like when you go to McDonald's and your shit takes a little bit long, do you go to the front and like Karen?
I fucking Karen that bitch. I say, hey, where's my fucking burger?
If they don't give me ranch, motherfucker. If they throw one ranch in the
let me give you an example.
That's it. That's it.
Let me give you an example. Okay, pizza. I don't know what you guys have there. We have a pizza
Little
place
Caesars.
here. Pizza.
Caesars.
You fucking order. I'm telling you, I'm such an advocate for customer service. I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you a little story quick. I ordered a pizza on the weekend. I don't eat too much pizza because I try to maintain this beautiful body, but I ordered a pizza.
Nice one.
I feel like you should eat
Crazy
more
how
pizza to
nature
maintain
do that,
that.
Eddie.
So I order a pizza. We order a pizza. Okay. This guy had the best customer service that I've experienced, to the point where I took the phone. The fiance was ordering it. I took the phone from him. I said, "Buddy,
that's rude.
Take this recording, this time from this recording, give it to your manager. This is the best customer service I've ever seen."
Are you a Karen, John?
Well,
I'm
he
not
was
a
helping
Karen.
your wife? That's different, dude.
I'm
I'm
a
a
Kevin.
lot nicer to women, too.
I feel like John's a Karen.
He's like, as soon as John picks up the phone and starts with his greasy voice, the dude on the phone is like,
"Who the fuck threw that motherfucking busted ass goddamn Adidas?"
They put that girl back on.
Who the fuck's ordering that pepperoni motherfucking pizza? No,
dude, I went to a small town Pizza Hut, bro, one time. It was like 12 years ago. I'll never forget this. Dude places the pizza pan on the table and says, "Sir, may I serve you your first slice?" I fucking tipped. I never tipped at a Pizza Hut before.
Anyways,
like tip, bro.
You let that motherfucker touch your pizza with his bare hands?
This was before Rona. No, he had the scooper. The fucking you
there
cut
you
it
go.
and then you
Let
get
John
in there
tell
with
a story.
The policy
Sorry,
for
John.
pizza, if the pizza doesn't arrive at your door the way you want it in 40 minutes, it's free.
Yeah,
It should be
Domino's
like
30
this.
minutes or less.
John was like, after all the compliments, it was 41 minutes, and I fucking got that guy.
Oh, it happened once. I got that fucking pizza for free once. No, but I ordered it only from there just in case. No, I'm kidding. But it should be like that with Hot Toys. If you don't get your fucking Hot Toy between December and January, the figure's half off. The figure's half off.
Wow, dude, they never make any money.
Well, they don't make any money. They'll fucking deliver on time. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
I want fucking Howard Chan to come from Hong Kong and deliver that figure to my hand if it's going to be delayed.
Jeez, bro.
Jonathan,
Jesus.
Here you go, buddy.
Howard.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
These execs are sitting in their offices, feet up. Hot Toys customer service? They don't even have a customer service. But an international company like that, they don't even have a customer service.
Isn't that
atrocious?
Crazy? Wait. No. JB got a hold of him actually, didn't she? So didn't they reply to her saying something?
No, that was Howard Chen, not Howard Chan.
JB like fucking.
I don't think JB. I think JB emailed them one day and was like, "Can you make Chewbacca?" And she spelled it wrong. They were like, "Who the fuck did that?"
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck wants this reissue?
Anyways, Spider-Man
Chupacabra.
I think it was something like that.
KG, did you get your points out, dude? I don't even.
KG.
Dang.
We're playing Collecting Weekly Bingo. Every time I skip someone, you put a fucking.
She's like, why the fuck did I bother coming on?
I know, dude.
No, this is fun. This is fun.
KG, my son, tell me what you got about this.
Oh yeah, this is a day one pre-order for me. I had to have this in my collection. And
yeah.
It's so good. I'm planning on picking on the second one.
Whoa!
You don't have to, KG. I didn't.
Just to keep one. To sell it off in the future. I mean, this is
one to rock and one to stock.
Ooh, an investor.
Yeah. It's a beautiful piece. I just love the amount of details and the things that it comes with, and this is the only Rex we're gonna have from Hot Toys. It seems like. I don't know if they're gonna make a Bad Batch version, but that
would be cool though.
Yeah, I would love to have like a poncho look. I mean,
that would be Mando season 2 all over again, dude. The collectors would be up in flames if they did that, man.
I think this is probably
exactly.
I mean, if they were going to announce a Bad Batch version, I think this is going to be the definitive Clone Wars Rex version.
Yeah,
the Bad Batch is like, that's like a secondary. You can go get that if you want. But this one is, I just wanted in my collection because I have Cody. And I was really hoping that this will not have the same shoulder joint issue that I had with mine. And it looks like it doesn't. The amount of reviews I've seen so far from Instagram and also on YouTube, like M on Street Collection Adventures, it doesn't look that it has the issue. And I can't wait to have it in hand. But I am really considering getting a second one.
KG, are you bothered by the delays?
Of course, like anybody else, I'm really bothered by it, and I really hope we don't get a huge amount of delay for this figure because I know that I waited for Cap. I mean, when was the release? Like February, right? And I got him I think August of this year.
Yeah, it was frozen in the ice.
So I really hope that we don't get the same delay for this figure because I just want this in my hand.
I'm still waiting for Cap. I still haven't got him yet.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
The problem with delays. Sorry, KG.
No, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, buddy.
I was just going to say, this figure's amazing. I can't wait to have it in hand. That's all.
Yeah. No, he's awesome.
Dude, Rocket Fingers, get your fucking money back and buy it from someone. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
Said I've been waiting for full Beskar Mando since February.
Jesus.
Yeah, and also one thing, they also tried to convince you to go buy the Fire First clones because they showed them in these pictures. And I'm like, damn it. Because I just cannot do clone troopers. I don't want to duplicate because it's an expensive hobby. But I don't know. Just seeing the pictures, and I've seen people on Facebook posting with the Fire First troopers with them. I'm kind of considering getting those two.
Well,
really considering.
Two things to say quickly. First thing is, the problem with these delays is everything's delayed, and then they all come out at once, and then your bank account's just
you're taking the meat off the bone for later, John.
But number one, number two, Rex is a clone, correct?
Yes.
No.
Hold on. Cody's a clone, correct?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Where are you getting at, John?
Based on the anatomy of real life, he's going to have the same shoulder problem.
God damn it, John.
Don't give me that nightmare again, dude. That was not a good
Let's blow through these. Miles Morales from the video game was released was interesting because I remember the animated film was announced way before this, so they pumped this one out
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Funny how nature do that.
Crazy how nature do that. I want to like this, but if I was just to get one Hot Toys Miles Morales, it would probably be Spider-Verse. But, you know, I think it's great. I think it's a shame they didn't give you a portrait for this one.
Yeah.
But it looks like a great figure, you know.
This is an older version of that Miles, isn't it?
Yes. I don't
A
know
little
if it's
older.
canonically
Not
the
too much.
same exact Miles Morales because they're only different
Well, yeah, well,
but
yeah,
yeah, it's Miles
obviously.
as an older individual, yeah.
Not much older.
Yeah,
No,
not much older.
No, because this one in the previous game, it's when he first finds out about his powers, and then this doesn't take place that much longer after the first.
Well, the
game.
timelines are different. In the movie, he's like in middle school when he gets.
He's in
his
middle school,
powers.
Yeah.
But in
I
this
know.
one, he's like a young adult. He's like 17, 18, right in the game.
Why do you say it like
An
that?
adult?
Adele.
Mark
He's an
says,
Adele. He's
I waited 7 months longer than most for Deluxe Mando. Couple more weeks, I could have just ordered the shiny, better version. A lot
You
of people
hate
were
to
in
see
that.
it.
A lot of
Mark,
people
you
were in
hate
there.
to see it.
Mark, I'm so sorry, dude.
Sorry,
And I
buddy.
think that was one of the reasons why people were holding off for the Venom figure, because they didn't want to get that Mando effect. Because everybody thought that, oh, Venom 2 is going to come out, so they're going to make a second one. It's going to be even better. And now it's
But as
sold
soon
out.
as Carnage dropped with that extra buzz, that bitch went waitlisted. Real
Yeah,
quick.
waitlist, because they're like, okay, it looks like they're not gonna make a second Venom figure. So
This-
like,
They may make a
Bro,
second one.
Hot Toys
You
is
just
gonna
won't
announce
have
it
the
in a week and a
fucking
half.
logo.
This
Oh,
Miles
yeah.
is nice, but that crotch wrinkling, holy
Dude, look at the
man.
shoulder. His
Jeez.
right shoulder. The suit is folding over itself.
Oh no, this is a
It's
nightmare.
I don't
It's
like
a
pretty
Spider-Man
forgiving.
figure.
The suit's pretty
I mean,
forgiving.
Mario, it's a nightmare.
Six scale reviews says he's 16 in the solo game.
Oh, okay.
But he's a lot taller because the Marvel Legends is huge compared to the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends. It's like the size of a full-grown Spider-Man.
Yeah, because those are always in perfect scale.
Exactly. Thank you.
Being facetious.
Anyways, Spider-Gwen with Spider-Ham
Dude,
released
this looks-
also. And this was also super short printed also. Definitely a small batch there, but I think it looks pretty fucking good.
It does.
With the
You
mask.
You don't think it
It
looks
does.
good?
With the mask.
How dare... That
What?
portrait is fucking
That's
right off the
perfect.
screen, bro. What are you
Yeah.
talking
It's
about?
too Barbie doll for me, man.
Well, it's an animated show.
Well, so was Clone Wars, and we got Rex, a human portrait.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
that's
fucking
true.
hate
That's
that.
true.
But realistic and
This
not
is
clone.
based on... Yeah, the Rex should have been cartoon-like.
Yes.
It's okay. It's nice.
Yeah,
It
you're
looks
not wrong,
like-
John.
It looks like she was getting a haircut, and the hairdresser had a stroke. So
Have you seen the
Have you
movie?
watched the movie?
Well, have you seen the
of
movie?
course,
dude?
I watched the movie. It's just a joke. Keep the jokes going. The jokes were on a roll today. Come on.
Jeez.
Okay,
Dude, I got John fucking dirty last night. Holy shit. When he's like, dude, I love the D&D stream. I was like, oh yeah, tell me what happened today.
Oh, yeah, that was
Dude,
good.
I got him fucking ugly, bro.
I'm like, yeah, you roll the dice, and that's pretty much it. No.
Was this one
Anyways.
before or after the Miles? I
This
think
is
this one was
after.
after the Miles too.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make it even more painful that they didn't release a Spider-Verse Miles to go with,
Yeah,
to go
I
with
don't
this?
know.
It
Yeah.
hurts
I mean,
my
what
heart.
the
I don't know
hell?
why
A
they
lot
would
more
release the
sense.
video game. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have made a lot
Yeah.
more sense for them to do.
Yeah.
This figure looks really good. I'm with John. I would not use that head sculpt probably ever.
Zinky.
But yeah, it's kind of weird that it came out on its own. Like right now, it seems kind of odd. But I mean, if you like the movie and you need a Spider-Gwen, I think this is probably going to be the best one you get. So jump on it.
This is the only one you're going to get, isn't it?
Jump on.
Yeah, there's
No,
only one
there's
patch, right?
other Spider-Gwens out there.
But they're all third party. I'm
For-
talking just
Yeah.
Hot Toys, all right?
They do
I think
a
this
video
is the
game
best
version.
of all of them, though.
Yeah.
Let's get some villains.
All right. Anyone else got to take on
Yeah, the head sculpt looks great. I was gonna pre-order this one with Miles, but I really wanted them to announce the Spider-Man from the film. You know, with
Peter Parker.
But
Yeah, the Peter
KG,
Parker.
this is also a low production run, man. Might be next
It's
short
true.
trooper, so
This could be
you know.
the next Short Trooper.
It could be the next Short Trooper. I mean, this figure looks amazing. But there's other priorities for me right now for figure related Hot Toys. So
like
this
like
is-
two Captain Rexes.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. I just I don't see it in my collection.
Don't
right
let him
now.
talk to you like that, KG. You tell him.
You don't have to take that.
He knows I love him. It's all good.
Limb Toys posted an update about their cowboy figure. We've spent the last few days fixing instructions. We've also added a sort of trading card to the package showing the detail of the sculpt. We are now officially done with all our work on the figure. These will take a matter of days to print. And once factories reopen after national holidays, which will last until October 7th, packaging will be concluded and we'll start shipping. We'll try to have final photos shortly after the release. So this is literally right on the cusp of release, which I feel like it has been for the past 7 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, Limb Toys Cowboy, Scott Bradley, you got one coming to you from 1/6 Corner. So a big shout out to them. Dean, it's that time of the show.
We're gonna talk about what the scrapyard, Annie. Guys, let me tell you, I'm working with Wattos right now on a custom sculpt, and it's such a seamless process. I can't thank him enough. And if you need anything, 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner vehicles, they're resin 3D printed, as well as hundreds of literally. Who was looking at their Eddie? Was it you who was looking at their catalog? Yeah, dude, insane. But if there's nobody, if you can't find the person you're looking for, he makes 3D resin printed parts, head sculpts for anybody you could think of. Use your imagination, he'll get it done. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook, and eBay under Water Scrapyard. Send him a message. Show him what character you want. He'll get a design, printed, and shipped right to your door for an insanely reasonable fee. He's amazing, guys. Hit up Wattos today if you're working on any custom figures.
Yeah, thanks, Dean. We also want to thank 1/6 Corner. Their mission is to provide the best figures and collectibles to their customers. They offer great prices, great packaging, fast shipping, and best in the business customer service. We were just talking about that. Best in the business. Choose your figures, pay safely with PayPal, and you can leave the rest to them.
Iconiq Studios put up a post this week, and I'm going to go and read it for you guys. A promise from Iconiq. We've been directly contacted by a few customers asking about the numbers that we produce / reissues for each item, and we wanted to give you a very clear insight into what we plan to do going forward. We produce our collectibles based on demand, which is calculated by the amount that customers, retailers, and distributors order from us. This means that as long as you order during the pre-order window, everyone should be able to get their hands on our collectibles with ease, via us directly or from our retail partners. Once the figure is sold out, no more will be produced regardless of demand. Pre-order windows are advised in our social media posts and via our website for all releases, so to ensure you can purchase a figure, you will need to order it during the pre-order window. As collectors ourselves, we understand the importance of making sure that your collectibles maintain their status, and that constant reissues can sometimes undermine that. We want to confirm that Iconiq Studios will not reissue any releases. If we produce the same character again, then it will have a significant enough change in appearance to warrant producing another one, and only if the demand for an alternate version is there. There will always be some common parts or items to be shared over the production of a collectible line. However, we want to make it very clear that we will not outright reissue existing figures. This is a promise we make to you all, and hopefully this helps us explain the approach we are taking with collectibles. As we have said, we too are collectors, and this is a market we have all been in for a while, so we understand what collecting means to all of us. I will say this. We've been talking about this for a long, long time. Alvin J comes in with a super chat. You love to see it. Companies being transparent. Cuervo says, how hard is John right now? Sean Usby says, John, don't pass out from the blood rush to your boner. Let me say this. When we first started talking about this, I was really against reissues. Since then, I've seen the light, and I don't care that much about it. However, I think a company like Hot Toys not being very transparent about what it plans to do does hurt collectors. And I think it's great that Iconiq is getting out there, getting in front of the ball and saying, hey, this is what we want to do. This is our promise, our pledge to you as collectors. I hope this is a pledge that they keep for the lifetime of their company. It's not, I hope they don't go back on it at any point. But I know Andrew is a stand-up guy, one of the best in the biz. And if this is what he's telling us now, I think this is kind of where we can go from. And I think it's great. I think if that's your stance, letting people know right away, I think it's the best way to do it. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on the whole reissue things. Like, they don't really bother me that much. For me personally, I collect things because I want to own them, not because I want to sell them later. Not that, I'm not saying, John, that's what you
that's kind of what you're saying.
Collect, but like, I just don't really give a shit that much. But it is nice to see that, they're not going to flood the market with a bunch of shit no one wants. like it says like even if there's like a version 2, it's got to be so different than the first one that like we're not gonna touch it. Kind of like the thing that happened with the whole everyone was pissed because when Infinity War came out, they weren't gonna make like Doctor Strange and Star-Lord, and everybody was pissed because all the other ones were sold out, and then they're like, fine, we'll do it. But like essentially the figures weren't really that different other than the accessories. So it's nice to know that, you know, they're gonna stick to their numbers. So I think it's cool. It just puts a lot of pressure on you of pulling the trigger now as a collector. Like you can't really be on the fence because once it's sold out, it's gone. So yeah, I think it's interesting.
It's not in. Let's see what Alvin here has to say.
He says, I'm going to buy a figure from them just because of that. The power of transparency compels me.
Love it, Alvin.
What a guy.
I'm telling you something right now. Mark my words. What day is it today? Today's the 5th? October 5th.
Yeah.
This is going to be the company to watch out for. The up-and-coming company to watch out for in this 1/6 collecting community. They're literally coming out and just slapping Hot Toys in the face and say, look, no reissues. And if we're going to do everything you're doing wrong, we're going to do right. I just really need them to pick up a license that I'm into, and that's it. This is beautiful. This is what Hot Toys should be doing. This is what Hot Toys should be doing. Now, their original figures, they sort of the only reason I say this is because Hot Toys kind of started like this in the beginning. They started their figures. They didn't come out with a statement like this, but they made their original figures: Godfather, King Leonidas, Blade, some of the Predator figures. What else was there? Tons of them.
Terminator,
Kyle Reese,
Avatar, Jake
George
Sully,
Lucas,
that they won't
Tom
touch.
Cruise.
They won't reissue. It's
The
only
Mummy
these
Returns.
now later years, these big franchises, Iron Man,
Back to the Future,
The Dark Knight Rises, Back to the Future, that they're just monetizing.
Darth Vader,
RoboCop,
Chewbacca.
No, did they reissue RoboCop?
Chewbacca. Yeah, they reissued RoboCop.
Come on, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Iconic.
DX7.
Another pat on the back. Another pat on the back. Keep up the great work. I understand you gotta start off. You gotta start off slow with the licenses. Keep pushing the pedal to the metal. You're gonna get there with this kind of mentality. You're gonna get there. Very happy.
All John needs to see from them is a promise. If it's delayed, you get the figure hand delivered by Andrew himself, and then he'll be raging.
You know what I'd like?
half
You know
off.
what I'd like? I was actually thinking about this. You know what I'd like Hot Toys to do to combat this kind of move and disruption in the market? Say, okay, you want to play games? You want to play games?
You want to play games?
You want to
Okay.
play games?
Mr. Masashi makes a really good point.
Okay,
here.
hold on one second.
Hang on, let John finish with his little acting thing.
They do a limited run, a numbered run.
Was that it?
What was
Yeah,
that? How did it go? It went mute. They do a limited run, yeah. 300 figures. That's it. And
Okay.
that's it.
What do you think about Mr. Musashi's point here?
He says it puts the pressure on Iconiq too. If they continue their Capcom Street Fighter and not release core characters, some collectors might avoid buying because the core are gone forever. That's a valid point. Yeah.
Yeah, if Ryu and Ken are sold out and they come out with Dan, no one's gonna want Dan on his own. Like it's like no, you need fucking Ryu and Ken and Chun Li, and so yeah, that's a really good point, Mr. Musashi. Thank you for. I didn't
Now,
even think of
to
that,
Mitchell's
so.
point, they do state they can issue the figure, but if they decide to reissue or redo the figure, it's going to be different enough so that the first one still kind of holds its integrity.
So
We're gonna see the
with
chrome
with all the
armor Ryu.
Well, with the Street Fighter, there's all kinds of color variants, so they can
Yeah.
technically reissue a whole shitload of them.
Is that different enough though? You know what I mean? Like it's just the Ryu's outfit is just blue instead of white.
I don't think that's different enough.
I don't think that's
No.
different enough
No.
to warrant a remake.
But what if they made him like extremely dark complected and made an evil Ryu or something like that with red eyes?
Wow,
like
that seems racial, dude.
That's enough.
No, so wow, dude. You know what?
KG, what do you think? As a newer collector in the hobby, what do you think?
About reissuing. I mean,
and this statement from them, like, how does this make you feel?
Yeah,
about
I mean,
the
if
company?
I wish that Hot Toys comes out and does these stuff, come out, and say, we could reissue it, but it might be changes. Like, for instance, they could have told us for Mando, for instance, like, oh, we might be making another Mando figure, so it might be a little different. Instead of just out of nowhere coming out with a new Mando with huge amount of differences in the first version, and it pissed a lot of people off. But as far as them reissuing, I don't mind it. For me personally, I don't mind reissuing stuff. I think it gives collectors a chance to go pick up what those pieces that they really wanted. But at the same time, the first one should hold some sort of value as well. So I'm kind of glad that they're sort of changing the reissue, whatever they're reissuing. And yeah, I think it's great for a company like this to come out and make a statement. Then Hot Toys just just see what happens next. But yeah, I don't mind it. So
as a new collector, do you feel like them coming out and saying this makes you feel more obligated to purchase from them? And like, do you feel a certain way towards Hot Toys, or it doesn't really affect your thinking about that at all?
For a company like this, I don't know what they do. So
this is that Ryu that we looked at, and then they did another 1/6 horror
They did
figure.
the Muhammad Ali, then they did the American Psycho.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, look, if they come out with these types of statements, I feel more safe, if that makes sense. I feel more like, okay, I can trust with this company. Like, they won't backstab me with another reissue out of nowhere. They will come out and make a statement. And it does change my views with Hot Toys, and if they, I wish that Hot Toys can do this, where they do updates. I mean, they're starting to do that slowly but surely, with these updated head sculpts. But like statements like this, I mean, it would be great. I mean, the last statement that we got was the Mark 85 portrait, and that was it. And statements like this, it would be great from Hot Toys to do more.
Let me ask this to the panel: do you feel like Iconiq is doing this because they're a new company and it's a sales tactic?
Of course, it's
100.
ripping the carpet.
Do you feel that's the difference why Hot Toys doesn't do this?
I don't think it's disingenuous. I don't think it's disingenuous. I think that's truly what they're going to do.
Yeah,
but I mean, it gets people talking. I mean, obviously,
great marketing.
Because that's when I see this, I think they're smart. They
100%.
They knew exactly how to market this to make money. So
and
that's why I'm saying
the current circumstances right now. So that's they're
exactly
really smart for doing that.
And that's why I was saying, as Hot Toys, I know Iconiq is still small, but you got to watch out for these companies like this because they could be your greatest enemy. Hot Toys to retaliate. Okay, we'll do a nice limited run of figures.
Yeah, and then the next 10 things are going to reissue. So
the only thing is I agree that they're doing things that we wish Hot Toys would do. I don't necessarily think that they're competition, because I don't think they're going to do anything that Hot Toys is doing, like any licenses. I think we're going to see completely different stuff from Iconiq.
Yeah.
Steve asked a great question. He says, I think it would be best for companies to make statements like this quarterly, as in their direction and promises they intend to keep. I think so. I would love to see more transparency. But I think it's great because, I can message Andrew a question, even a difficult question, and get an answer, right? I've tried emailing Hot Toys before. I've tried emailing Sideshow before. I've tried emailing McFarlane 30 for good stuff, like, hey, you won this award, and sometimes for bad stuff. Hey, this is happening. Do you have a statement on it? Crickets. I can message Andrew.
In their defense,
because it's new.
Wait, say that again.
Will it always be like that with them though, or is it just because right now they?
I mean, I don't have a time stone.
Exactly. I don't think it's fair to. I don't think it's fair to compare the companies at this point right now, just because the magnitude that Hot Toys and Sideshow are, the size of the company.
Sideshow has a whole PR staff that all they do, I imagine, is answer
twiddle.
PR emails, and I've never been able to get anything.
They shake
anything
like a motherfucker.
There was Craig says Keyboard Warriors. Andrew was a collector first. I think he understands a lot of these issues firsthand.
Of course.
Definitely. Alvin J says, love the transparency. I don't care either way. I'm leaning more towards reissues.
Wow.
I just hope that
Hate to hear it.
he holds to his integrity, and later on down the line, with given success, can also come the pressures of business to where
Yes, sir.
he may have to cave into to practicing what some of these companies are doing nowadays. So
And
we'll see.
Mario,
I wish him the best, dude. So what's up?
And I love that point. And when he does, we will go back to episode 184 and say, buddy, you had a promise here. This was a contract here. What happened?
Let's get into our main talking point. Episode 184, this shit is getting expensive, bro. Honestly, this week was fucking awful. There was expensive stuff that was announced. And I want to start with this Iron Man. We talked about it earlier. We got into the sticks with each other. But, bro, you used to be able to get an amazing Iron Man for $309. And I'll never forget when Mark 50 was announced and it was $407. That was a huge shock to me that a die-cast 6-scale Iron Man would be $100 more than some pretty good figures that I would own in the past. On top of that, you had to pay, I think it was like $200 or $250 for the accessory pack. So essentially it was a $650 figure if you wanted to get all the accessories. Yeah. I thought that was absolutely wild. Mark 85, 423, so you went up just a little bit. Then from 423 to 455 for the Mark 1, and from 455 to 485 for the Centurion arm-up suit. Now, obviously, sure, right, a USB edition adds some cost. I honestly don't think magnets really add that much of a cost. Magnets are incredibly cheap.
Detail.
Neither does USB.
Sculpted detail for sure.
USB.
But to go from 309 to 485, it worries me where this hobby's going price-wise. The Carnage also is very expensive. And we definitely talked about this back in July, but I mean, Eddie, you and I have been talking about it this week. I almost feel like at this point, I'm just going to start catching up on old shit that's affordable because I honestly can't really afford the prices that a lot of these things are going for. And Dean, you had an interesting situation that I experienced also this week. Not even related directly to the prices of things in the future, but the prices of things now and how things are stacking up. So do you want to share that story?
Yeah. So, everything has been delayed for the past, 2 years? Cause even my Robotech statue, I had ordered that back in 2019 and it was supposed to come out December last year, and I got it midway this year. But yeah, things have been delayed. Everyone's waiting for their shit on these boats, and then fucking out of nowhere, they all show up at one fucking time. I guess all my shit was on one boat. Cause I got 3 Game of Thrones figures this month. 2 were at the same time. Jamie was this week. Then I got an email from Sideshow that something else was going to start shipping. And then I got my email from Ami. So it was over $1,000 at one fucking time. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Luckily one of them was just an email letting me know that it was going to come out soon. But it scared the shit out of me because I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? Yeah, it's just fucking nuts. And that's why I don't pre-order shit, because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get fucked, and here we are. I'm getting fucked right in the ass. But yeah, the fucking Mark 50 is, what is he, 405?
Yep. Yeah, 405.
That motherfucker's still in stock. So obviously people don't want to be paying this shit. And I think it's going to get to a point where this shit is so expensive that no one's going to be buying it. And they're going to have to, I don't know, either not make it anymore or fucking lower their price, because holy shit. And I know a lot of this isn't Hot Toys per se. It's Sideshow adding their tax.
Yeah, that's a great point.
But even at that, sometimes even buying from sellers in China, on eBay, they're like, well, they're gonna buy it from Sideshow, so I'm just gonna beat Sideshow's price by $10. So you're still paying a pretty high price and a high tax. Not all the time, but it's getting fucking out of hand, getting fucking crazy.
Yeah, come on, guys. When we started this 10 years ago, we're talking about quality figures with amazing accessories and fantastic portraits, double portraits, just jam packed for $150, $200, and slowly we're increasing and increasing. But we're getting to the point where we're paying $485 and $400, $420, and there hasn't even been that much innovation into the product. We're still getting crappy stands. A perfect example, I'll mention it again, IG-11. What was that? I paid over $350 Canadian for that figure. And that's the stand we get? No, it's unacceptable. But the reason why it still happens is because I'm not one to talk. We don't put our money where our mouth is. We just keep buying. You like it? The product's good. We're not going to deny the product. The product is on point. But the problem here is the prices aren't warranted. I understand the prices of materials and so forth go up, but you got to kind of innovate. Because if I'm looking at a $485 figure, I'm going to start looking at the other option. Well, for another couple hundred, we're at statue pricing.
Yeah, my quarter scale statue right here, that was less than $485.
Guys, Venom shipped to Canada. Okay, I have the distributor here. $600 for Venom that I'm going to put in my display cabinet, and in a year and a half, it's going to be crispy. That material is going to be extra crispy. Oh, come on. It's unacceptable. $600? There's no way. There's no way. I don't know what they have to do. They got to. The prices aren't going down. That's for sure. They're not. Once the price is established, there's only one way it goes, and that's up. So we're dealing with pre-orders that are being delayed. We're dealing with horrible bases, and we're dealing with atrocious prices. What's going to break? Are we just going to keep going and going and going? Till what point?
Wallet's going to break. Bro.
When are we hitting the ceiling? Look at these. How many Hot Toys released like 5 figures over the last 2 days? Maybe not 5, 4 figures, 3, 4 figures. Like, come on. You're someone who pre-ordered these. You're someone who pre-ordered these figures, and they're all dropping at once. Oh my God! I'm telling you, we have more pre-orders than we do actual purchases right now. We should just start displaying our pre-order receipts in the cabinets. Oh my God! Come on, guys. We got to do something. And I feel like we as what's the word? What are we? Influencers in this community. We have a voice.
International celebrities.
International syndicated podcast here.
Wow.
We have a voice, and we have to use it, because there's tons of collectors who watch the show. There's tons of collectors out there. They don't have a voice. So we have to be that representation.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Together strong.
Yeah, I mean, this is just... No, I mean, this is unfortunately the price to play. I mean, the price you got to pay to play this game. I mean, it's not just 1616. I mean, we even seeing it like what Steve mentioned earlier, Casual Nerd Problems. Even the statues are going up. I mean, with the Sideshow's been releasing some premium format stuff, but that's been slowly going up to like around 600. What used to be like 500, 400, is now like pushing like 600. They just dropped the. We talked about it last Friday with the release of Grievous. Yeah, $900. I mean, that was a sticker shock, but geez, I mean, even they're not. I don't think they can command that kind of price yet. But I mean, but aside from that, it is shitty what's going on. But I mean, like what John said, everyone has to hold to their convictions, and if the majority of collectors will speak with their wallets, then I think that will speak volumes to these companies to let them know that, hey, we're tired of this. Come up with some other way, or somehow come up with a way to make everything less expensive, so that we don't have to abandon this hobby, so we're not priced out. And that's going to be a sad day when we see like so many collectors just completely just priced out of the hobby. I mean, no matter what you're collecting nowadays, I mean, everything just seems to be going up. I mean, it's tragic, and I think something needs to be done. But I mean, what is it that we can do? I mean, yeah. Go ahead, John.
Mario, I'm going to Walmart. A Marvel Legend or Black Series, $45. $45.
$45
$45
Canadian.
Man. Canadian.
That's still
Target
that's a lot.
Mobius for $27 almost.
Come on.
$26.80.
Yeah.
I'm almost going back to comics.
that's wild.
And even comic books, $7 a comic. I remember comic books were
$7?
$1.25, $7 for a new comic here. Oh my god!
Wow,
we're collecting rocks at the beach soon.
Yeah, comics I definitely dropped
collecting bus
last
and
year.
Adidas soon.
Exactly.
But I think that'll also lead to everybody to be a little bit more focused and, as far as be more selective as far as what you pick up too. I mean, it's going to be hard just to like completely quit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I couldn't do that.
Single Songwriter says the prices go up because the CCP controls all shipping lines out of Asia and the CCP needs their cut. I'm not saying I know what's going on, behind the scenes and how everything works in the economy wise, and like that's why prices are going up. I don't know that. The only thing that bugs me is it's getting hard for me to collect multiple things, multiple lines, Hot Toys, 1/6 scale, 1/4 scale, 1/12 scale. I think that for me is what's bugging me is like I'm seeing more that I gotta stick to a certain scale or a certain license or just be picky and choosy more of what I get. That's the thing for me is like I just gotta be better when I decide to pre-order something. I gotta take into account like, do I really want this? Do I need a whole line, or can I get away with not getting this? Or that's the thing for me, because I collect statues and Hot Toys, and if the Hot Toys are getting to statue prices, and even statue prices are going up, what's gonna give? Am I gonna keep going and getting both and just picking and choosing the characters more? Or am I gonna stop and only get statues? Because it's like the Carnage. Am I gonna get a 510 Hot Toy, or am I gonna spring the extra 120 and get that Daniel Bell piece, which arguably you could just say is the movie Carnage? It's not that different. I mean, I could see someone fudging that and say, I love the movie and I wanted a Carnage piece, and I don't think it would be that big a deal. But that's the thing for me is I can't afford to collect as much as I was before.
Yeah.
What do you think, KG?
Yeah, that's why I'm very selective with Hot Toys. They get expensive every year, and every announcement, every release, and but when it comes to, I mean, Dean, I think Dean mentioned earlier in the stream, like you have to really love this certain figure to get it. Like Carnage, as a kid, Carnage was my favorite symbiote, or my favorite version of Venom, and I had to have it, even though the price was a little. It did hurt, but since I didn't need to pay the NRD for it, I was okay with it. Yeah, I mean, I love Carnage, and I'm very selective, so I have to have a sentimental value to it. When it comes to these figures, like Carnage, Venom, these certain characters, like it has sort of like a nostalgic factor for me, and I mean, yeah, price gets up, especially those Iron Man figures. Like the most expensive figure that I've purchased so far was the Mark 85 so far, and it's a great piece, but I felt that I could have gotten more with it. Because for $423 you only get that starfish sort of back piece and the gauntlet and a couple of hands and the head sculpt. I mean, that's and the stupid hexagonal base. I mean, I would have loved to have at least a diorama piece with it, or something that I felt that okay, I spent my money well, and when I first had it in hand, I was just like, is there anything else that it comes with? It doesn't, and looking at these other Iron Man figures like the Silver Centurion, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get that figure. I mean, it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. When I first saw, I'm like, why are they wasting their money on these types of stuff when there's so many other figures out there they could make, like a Joaquin Phoenix Joker, or something
that ship
something
sailed,
new,
bro.
something new. Nothing Iron Man related. I mean, it's better than a reissue. I do understand that, but like it's Iron Man. I mean, I'm Iron Man'd out. I mean, yes, that's what makes money for them. That's their bread and butter. Spider-Man and Iron Man are bread and butter. So I mean, they make a lot of money with those figures. But yeah, this hobby is gonna get expensive each release and each announcement. So we just gotta get ready for those prices.
Well said.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Speaking of well said, Alvin J in here says that he doesn't collect statues, but he does watch In and Out. I appreciate that, bro.
What an angel.
Look, I mean, I don't know, Eddie, Eddie, I was away for a second. I don't know if you mentioned that the cost of shipping alone and statue prices is another thing.
Ridiculous.
That we all got. It's getting insane out there. I mean, Prime One is starting to charge like $700 for some of these freaking third scale pieces that are coming out to ship directly from them. So I mean, just hopefully that some sort of U.S. distributor will get those pieces to help offset some of the shipping costs, to some of us. But yeah, it's just getting crazy expensive.
Even Sideshow said that their shipping's gonna go up starting this month.
And you know what's crazy? And Mario, you bring up a good point. Eddie, you're down the street from Sideshow, and they don't even let you pick up if you wanted to.
I know.
I think that's so fucking.
That's
stupid.
ridiculous.
I'm down the street from another online retailer, and I can't pick up from them either.
That's ridiculous. That's
Fucking
absolutely
stupid,
ridiculous. Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett, premiere date December 29th, 2022. Pretty excited about that.
Yes,
2022? I thought it was
2021. Wasn't it 2021?
This year.
This
December this year, dude. 2021.
Okay, someone put on the show sheet 2022
I hope not.
Alright.
John,
I hate to see it. I
John,
get stabbed in the
you
back
fucked
by the
up.
I don't think it was me because I copy and pasted.
I added this to the show sheet, and I don't remember putting 2022.
Someone go back to the show sheet chat. Let's.
I'm looking right at it.
Check,
Somebody
buddy.
put 2022.
I
Someone
copy and
check that
pasted.
shit, please.
Someone
I
did
think
it.
it's
Someone check
2021.
that shit. I need an apology from someone right now for making me look like
Sorry,
a fucking
Dean.
dingus. Dean, you dingus.
Dean. I love you, buddy.
They say it's the slow knife.
I don't imagine Dean can make a mistake like that.
They say it's
Let
the
us
slow
down,
knife
Dean.
that cuts the deepest. You hate to see it.
Dude, something happened, but someone called Doctor Strange. This is the multiverse. That wasn't me.
Cuervo says, there goes Zach blaming others. Okay, as I was reading that, I was like, I know this fucking shit is not coming out in 2022, but...
Dude, when you said 2022, I was bummed. I was like, fuck, I thought it was coming out this year. All right, well, I made the mistake, guys. I'll own up to it, but...
Do your homework.
Play the clip, Dean.
Wait, what'd you say?
Play the clip, Dean.
Oh, yeah.
You know the clip.
Do your homework.
Oh.
No, not that one.
Oh, god damn it. How many clips are we going to play? All right, let's...
Wait. Can we talk about fucking show real quick before you speed shit up? Is that cool?
How dare you?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
let's
it.
talk about... Let's talk... I mean,
Is there any characters anybody's excited to see
Boss.
in this?
I don't want to speculate because I don't want to be disappointed.
wanna
But from what I'm hearing,
speculate,
there's
dude.
going to be a bunch of all of
bounty
the
hunters?
not all of the original bounty hunters, but
Okay.
some
I
of
don't
them
see
will show
Cad
up,
Bane.
I want to
this
see
show.
Cad Bane so bad.
Dude, so my whole thing is, I really want to see, what's the guy with
Hit the mute button,
the
Ninja.
head wrap?
Yep. Dengar.
Dengar. I want to see
Dengar,
what
bro.
happens to
Hell
him.
yeah, dude.
Because in episode 9, he's all fucked up. He's like half a robot. I want to see what
I thought
happens.
that was
to
I
Dengar.
thought that was rumored that was him. That was never confirmed.
Episode 9.
I thought it said in the book in the breakdown that it's
It alluded that it could be him.
Wait,
it didn't say
wait.
explicitly.
it's like heavily alluded to. Like it's like almost like you can't even argue it.
A lot of people are
I'll pull it
speculating.
up. I'll pull
What
it
if
up.
we see a little bit more background on how he escaped the Sarlacc pit and everything too? Maybe we see some flashbacks.
Yeah,
It
Rothgard
says-
Dang, and then read it.
He's a Corellian bounty hunter, which I mean there could be many. It doesn't say it is, but it also doesn't
Operating
say it
as an
isn't.
alias.
Okay.
Subjecting himself to cybernetic replacements in a poorly planned bid to live and work forever. As age began slowing his reflexes and dulling his senses, Rothgard turned to the black market surgical clinics to replace damaged or what is that? Wizened? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, wizened. I don't know what that is either.
Body parts with ones that will
Wizened.
give him an advantage in his dangerous trade. Poor decision making has led to his ghostly appearance. But it's
Look, it's one of those things where it's
got
probably
the
true,
same
but it's
leg
never
armor.
been confirmed, bro. That dude looked like a damn milk dud, bro.
he's wearing the same literally from like from like the abdomen down. It's what Dengar wears. Look at it. Click it. The thigh armor, the shin armor, the cod piece, the belly armor. That's all Dengar.
P-Rock, was that the
Anyways.
backstory? That we're going to see more of the backstory? Is that what they
How
confirmed?
about we just be surprised and enjoy? And
Anyways,
I agree with John.
I saw someone post a photo of this throne and Cad Bane was sitting on it, and I almost put it in the show sheet, but then I figured out it was a fake.
I saw a photo was this throne and Al Bundy sitting on it. I was freaking
Yeah, there was a
dying, dude.
lot of different meme pics that came out of this.
Cad Bane is turning to the next Darth Maul. Can you just let this motherfucker go, please?
God.
Stop fucking shoving him and everything.
Why
Yeah,
He's
but
not even a
he's
good
the one-
character.
Why are you so
But he's the
hated,
one
dude?
that put the bullet dent in Boba's helmet, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
Spoilers. There's history there.
That's not true.
Spoilers.
That's
You never,
alleged.
I thought
Is it
Boba
alleged?
banged his head against
They
the
never.
wall.
They never.
You want to
fully
see fucking
made that scene? That's
Well, that's the thing.
crusty
We
ass
could. They could allude
Dengar
to
and
this.
not Cad Bane? What the fuck? Who the fuck cares
As long
about
as we
Dengar,
don't have to
dude?
see Hondo.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh,
can't
dude,
wait to see
forget
more
about
Bounty
it.
Oh,
Hunters in this
Hondo.
film.
I would love to
It's
see
gonna be
it.
great.
Dean, $20 says that we see Darth Maul in the show, dude.
Dude, you're probably not.
That would be crazy if they do that.
I would love that.
It'd be
I would love
impossible.
that.
I wouldn't be.
$30
fucking
says we see.
shocked.
Yeah, $20 says that we'll see Darth Maul in House of Dragon also.
Dude, at this point, I don't fucking doubt it. House of Dragon, January 1st, 2022 on HBO Max. They put up a teaser for it today, and I'm super fucking excited for that.
Dude,
Sure you are.
hell yeah.
200 years before the fall of the throne. I'm so
Dude,
fucking excited.
it's the guy who played
Is this Game of Thrones?
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks cool, honestly.
KJ,
Dude,
are you not intrigued?
I haven't watched Game of Thrones, so I don't know.
Dude, watching this trailer, I was like, "Here comes more collectibles." like fucking sword replicas, fucking
You wanna
3-0.
pull
I
up
was
the
all
trailer?
excited.
Dude, even the throne is different a little bit, or at least there's a bunch of swords.
Oh, yeah,
Did you know-
on
did
the
you know
side
that-
with the walkway.
That Glamdring, and I believe Orcust is in the throne. I know for sure it's Glamdring.
Really
Yeah. It was like a throwback to like other iconic swords.
nice. I didn't know that.
Dude.
Prove it.
I'll pull it up.
Oh, how exciting!
You know what?
HBO
I
Max,
was.
wow.
Well, I mean, that's where Game of Thrones came from.
Right.
I mean, well, at least a TV series. Now, yeah, this is 200 years before the rebellion, but I mean, I kind of wanted to see like the conquering of Westeros. The original
That sword.
Targaryens.
So this is after season 8, right? Of Game of Thrones?
No, these are prequels.
Oh, prequel. Okay.
And blood.
This is the Targaryen story.
Bunch of incest, breeded, crazy folk.
Dreams didn't make us kings.
Oh yeah.
Dragons did.
Are we gonna see that throne being made in this? That would be cool.
Oh boy, looks like I might have to
Dude,
get
I
into
want a
this
6-scale
series.
throne so bad, but they were like,
They're fucking expensive.
John, they
Super
got
expensive.
not
It's
John.
Glamdring right
They
there.
Can you print one?
"Oh yeah."
Can you print
That's
one,
so
dude?
cool.
That would seem like an easy print and paint.
Actually,
Did you get the Prime One, Jon Snow, dude? It comes with the throne.
God damn, dude.
John's gonna
That's
be
all
in
my
snow in a
sister
couple of
bought me
weeks.
one.
Too bad he never fucking sat on
Actually,
that throne.
I told my
God damn it,
sister.
Well, you can take them off of it.
Hey guys,
love it. You love
I
it, Zach.
gotta head out now. I appreciate you guys.
What the hell?
I
What the
gotta
hell,
go now.
KG? How
Who
dare
the
you.
fuck?
Yeah.
KG, you know what? Thanks, for the little
Thanks
time
for
we had
coming
you,
on.
bro. Just thanks for coming on, dude. Really
All the
appreciate
best,
it.
bro.
I wanted to come on, just chat figures. You know,
did
I
that,
love
bro.
doing it. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Awesome, dude.
yeah,
What a
guys,
legend,
thanks so
bro.
much.
All right, take care,
Sup,
bro.
KG.
Bye bye.
Oh.
Man, KG's parents were like, "This boy's watching Game of Thrones."
Jesus.
Speaking of HBO Max, we gotta do a
Mama
Dune,
calling him from behind the door. KG.
we gotta do this month. We gotta do a Dune watch party and a Halloween watch party. So
Dude, I
if
just
you're
found the throne, the 3D
with the
print.
Patreonies, we gotta do that.
Yeah.
Cuervo says KG's bedtime. Jesus.
You hate
Black
to
Widow stars Scarlett Johansson and Disney settled their bombshell lawsuit. She says, "I'm very pleased that we've been able to come to a mutual agreement with Scarlett Johansson regarding Black Widow." Bergman said in a statement, "We appreciate her contributions to the MCU and look forward to working together on a number of upcoming projects, including Disney's Tower of Terror." Dude, this shit is hilarious.
You know what that means.
Oh man.
They fucking paid her a lot of money. That's what
Oh
that means.
yes. Oh yes.
I heard that they paid her out like around 44 million when she was only asking for 20. When they didn't want to
Good. She
settle,
deserved it.
So, exactly. When they didn't want to settle out of court with her, dude, freaking, she
Fucking
took him
took
to
him
the
to
bank,
cleaners.
bro.
She deserves
Exactly.
it, bro. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot.
Well,
John, tell me about this.
This is so they released some photos of the new Injustice movie that's coming. These are some of the images. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Like, look at that. We see Joker. We're gonna see Green Arrow, Wonder Woman.
Have you played the game, John?
I haven't played the game, no.
Yeah, this is pretty. I mean, I haven't played it either, but I mean, from what I know of it, I mean, this can be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, it's exciting. Anything with the Joker, look. We got Aquaman. What is that? Shazam in the? Oh no, that's Flash. Flash or Shazam?
That's Shazam, bro.
Shazam, right? Yeah, my eyes are. Yeah, tons of great characters. I think it's gonna be a great cinematic experience.
It's coming out October 19th.
Why did you say it like
Let's
that?
get into our movie of the week,
Fucking
The Shining.
weirdo, dude.
Jack Torrance becomes a winter caretaker at the isolated Overlook Hotel in Colorado, hoping to cure his writer's block. He settles in along his wife, Wendy, and his son, Danny, who is plagued by psychic premonitions. As Jack's writing goes nowhere and Danny's visions become more disturbing, Jack discovers the hotel's dark secrets and begins to unravel into a homicidal maniac hell-bent on terrorizing his family. What a classic movie. When COVID first happened, or I guess it's still happening, but when everyone was kind of stuck at home for the first few months, a lot of people were watching this movie. I remember it was like popular on Netflix or wherever, because everyone really felt like cabin fever, like you're basically stuck at home with whoever you live with, and I remember it was a bit testy the first few months, because we you're spending all that time with everybody. But this is a great film. There's lots of discussion. I haven't seen it in a while, but when I saw it today, I thought I'd get a few more answers. But looking into some of the fan theories, like there's theories about the ending and the photograph at the end and what it means for the hotel, and whether or not he's a reincarnation and reliving those events, or whether he was just sort of reclaimed by the hotel. But it's a great movie. I like the paranormal stuff with The Shining. I think that's interesting. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And I'm excited for our next horror film. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, this is a really interesting movie. I think probably my favorite scene of this movie is when she's like, I brought you a sandwich, and he's like, he's just like, he's like, if you hear me down here, type it away, or whatever the fuck you hear me doing down here. Like, stay the fuck out of here.
I felt so bad for her.
Do you understand? She's like, yeah, I get it. It's just like, she's such a sweetheart, dude. You feel so bad for her. Just a insanely iconic movie. I don't think it's like the greatest horror movie of all time, but or even maybe even one of the greatest movies of all time, but like to deny that it's like spectacular in its like own fucking weird way. There's a few scenes where when the camera changes, what's Kubrick, what's his name?
Stanley
Kubrick. The set will look one way, and when the camera changes back, it'll look
like a chair.
Different. Yeah, like a chair is gone, or just something about it where like your mind will pick it up, and you get like this like weird like something's wrong here. Like it's just like so well done. This movie's actually pretty incredible, but like I said, it's not like fucking like well, I guess it is kind of mind-blowing the first time you watch it, but again, I don't think for me personally, it doesn't rank anywhere with me in terms of like greatest movies of all time, but like I said, to deny that it's spectacular in its own way is foolish. So if you haven't seen this movie, or if if you're kind of on the fence about watching it, just do it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate
Zach, is this you?
Of course it's Zach.
Someone just put up a meme.
How dare you?
Jack busting through the here's Johnny, but it's just releases or reissues
So this
For
was
the
my first
listeners at
time.
home.
This is my first time watching this movie, dude. And I gotta say, this was a slow burn, dude.
Yeah.
However, Jack Nicholson turned in an incredible performance, dude.
Oh, yes.
He is so animated in his facial expressions. I mean, his face is just so like, or his expressions are just so unique. You know, I mean, he knows how to. I don't know, just the way that he expresses himself, the way that he acts, his acting performance. I mean, it was great all around, man. And it was yeah, the score kind of had me a little like annoyed in a sense, but as I got more settled into the movie, I started to recognize the score from like other films that's been influenced by this type of score, where it's just nothing but noises, you know, kind of building up, and you hear that a lot for modern horror films also.
Yeah.
But I mean, but no,
Like
this was
Insidious.
this was a cool film. I mean, I did enjoy it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't regret not watching it. I'm glad I finally watched it. You know, just because considering that this is an older movie that I haven't really, you know, that I haven't seen yet. You know, but I mean, he just becomes such a dick, and just to see him, you know, descent, you know, into the or giving in to the spiritual influence of the hotel itself is pretty wild, dude. And after I watched this, I started looking up some reviews, and some people have mentioned that I guess how the ending has like been debated for years as far as the interpretation. You know, what does it really mean? And like Zach mentioned earlier, I mean, it's just that, you know, this is a caretaker that could have been there the whole time, reincarnated as this new person and this and that. Or I've also heard some crazy ones how the hotel looks for these caretakers over the season, and just basically reenacts everything what happened back in, what was it, 1929 all over again. But yeah, Manny brings up the comment too. That little kid, I forget his alter
Danny?
character's name.
Tony.
No,
Tony.
Was
Yeah,
it Tony?
Tony.
Dude, that kid was freaking creepy. Red rum. That was wild, dude. I mean,
Smell my finger.
but
Whoa.
but no, this was I enjoyed it, man. It was cool, and like I said earlier, I'm glad that I finally watched it.
Here's Johnny.
First time watching this. So Jack Nicholson's performance, perfection. And you know what I picked up a lot from this movie? His style, 89 Joker. A lot of his facial expressions.
Oh yeah.
I picked
Yeah,
up
definitely.
a lot of it on 89 Joker.
That's just his face in general. He
Yeah.
does that on all of his
Freaky movie, like it's really freaky. Those two twin girls, holy mac, man! When you see them laying there, when she sees when the son is in the hallway on the
vision.
Oh my god, that was some freaky shit. But acting great. I didn't like the wife. What was her name? Wendy. I didn't like her. She was 90% of why the movie was scary, to be honest. But
wow,
Wow. Dude,
But,
that's fucking, it's
it's Olive.
Olive, yeah.
Shelley Duvall.
we got 8.4 out of 10 on IMDb, 84% on Rotten Tomatoes as well. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I waited this long to watch it. It's not very scary, but it's a good watch. It's a good watch. I enjoyed it, but I didn't like the ending with the picture. I didn't like that. How they're in-
This was in the whole setup of this movie was in Colorado, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Nah, just real quick, you know, shout out to my cuz out in Colorado. What's going on, bro? Anyway,
Manny says The Shining is one of the best horror films he's ever
Yeah.
seen. Jack is amazing.
I just feel the ending was rushed. Like I was watching it, and then that whole ending part was like 5 minutes, 9 minutes, whatever it was. It was just
All right,
rushed.
don't
at the
watch
end.
don't watch Game of Thrones.
But
I've been telling him that.
no, this was an award-winning performance by Jack Nicholson. Definitely.
I think if it was anybody else, it wouldn't have been. As
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
probably not. Yeah, I agree kind of with Manny. It's very suspenseful. This is horror back when horror was really good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Things are not as suspenseful anymore. Or they just don't give you that same like vibe that Dean's talking about, like where you just feel like something's wrong here, something's off. Some of my favorite scenes are the bar scenes when he's talking to Lloyd. I love those scenes, and then the woman in room 237, dude. I had a huge crush on that chick, and then when that whole shit happens, I'm like, holy fuck.
I'll tell you, that carpet matched the drapes.
Oh my god,
Jesus.
But I love Stephen King movies. I'm not sure if this is even my favorite Stephen King movie though. Stephen King is a great writer. And
Eddie, let me ask you what was worse. Was that reveal worse than the one in Game of Thrones with Melisandre? You remember?
Oh no, that one was worse. That was worse. I wasn't in love with the redhead as much as everybody else was. She annoyed the shit out of me, dude. I wasn't like.
You're fine though. You're fine though.
Eddie, what movie should we do for next week for horror?
Be careful, Eddie.
Oh, for horror, dude. Fucking
wait.
Insidious.
We get to.
Insidious.
Let's all chat about it. Insidious.
Wait, someone said a really good one. Oh, dude, can we do Elvira? Oh, I would love to do Elvira.
Is
that horror?
We all would love to do Elvira.
Oh, that's great. That's a great
yes,
point.
And Shining.
I would do Elvira right now.
Shining wasn't streaming in Canada.
Apparently, it's on Tubi. Well, John, you know what? This is an American company, all right?
Oh, it is on Tubi.
Company?
Oh, and on Hulu with premium.
Organization.
What about the sequel to
Someone
this?
said a good one.
How about Ghost Ship?
Oh, Carrie. Someone said Carrie. That's a fucking good
It's
one.
not really horror.
Carrie.
Hell no.
It's not really horror.
Carrie's not horror?
Not really. Is
What
it?
about Poltergeist?
I never watched
What
it.
the fuck, Harry?
that's a
Carrie is
horrifying.
horror.
Y'all watch
What about
Poltergeist?
Rosemary's Baby?
Oh
what
my
about the
god. Rosemary's Baby is a fucking horrifying film.
What about Roses in the Attic?
Dude,
Hang on, I need to look up Rosemary's
I don't
Baby.
want no exorcism crap. Nothing like
dude.
that. I swear I won't
You're
watch
supposed
it.
to be scared. You're supposed to be scared, bro.
Oh,
What about-
okay.
what about
Maybe
Nightmare?
we should go with a classic, yeah.
Oh, how
Manny's
about
right.
Never watched Nightmare on Elm Street.
How about we watch The Devil's Advocate?
No, you know what, John? You never seen Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
That's a great
Can
one.
we? Let's do that. Let's do Nightmare for
Or should
John.
we do the original Michael since the movie's coming out?
Never watched that either.
Save that for next week.
The original Michael. Even Halloween.
Hills Have Eyes were scary. That was pretty.
Yeah,
Dude,
whatever.
dude, I will never watch that movie again. I can't.
The
I've never
Goonies?
seen The Hills Have Eyes. The
That's not a
Goonies
horror
is
movie.
not
Goonies?
horror.
It's a horror
How
movie
the
when
fuck
he gets
are you gonna
when he
say
gets to
Carrie
when he
is
gets to the
It says,
not
basement.
horror?
it says
and then bring
A
up the
Nightmare on
Goonies?
Elm Street is HBO Max. So let's do that one. Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right, I'm down. I love
Dude, what
Nightmare
about
on
The
Elm
Devil's
Street.
Advocate?
How
You didn't even
about,
listen.
how about
to me.
Canada?
Well,
Satan's in it. What's more scary than Satan?
No, I'll tell you the
Fucking
scariest movie you can watch is
Al
called
Pacino.
Stigmata.
Oh, I'm the devil.
Jesus.
The Taste
Dean,
of
just
Real
act out the
Honey.
movie for us, bro.
Call me dad.
What's that from? I bet you don't know
Dean,
what that's from.
let's say thanks to the Patreon.
We got the taste of real honey.
I don't know what that's from.
Scent of a woman.
Oh. Guys, we want to thank you. And I'm going to list you off one by one, just in case you forgot who you are, because we haven't. Sean Fear, Ian Seavey, Renee Mendes, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Lemur Hernandez, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Joao Bretta, Equan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, sweet Danny Lee, who's a shame he's not here right now. Deanie Martin, Stephen Krett, Bigelow Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Bomansky, Rick DeGregorio, Alvin Jules, The Everyday Collector, Ricardo Valdez, shout out Ricardo, Jose CZ, Erwin Azucena, Bo LeBoy, Jimmy James, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Scott Bradley, Big Peps, Stephen Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras, Eddie Manzanares, Joe Chet Beeks Corbus, Louis Bennett, Kevin Veger, Chip Perrin, and Jimmy Hernandez. Thank you guys. We love you.
Thank you.
You make
Bunch
all
of
this
angels.
possible.
This is a look at our October Patreon. It benefits the CW Horror Drip sticker and the Boogie Manny sticker. Love to see both of those. Those will be shipping towards the end of the month. For the tiers, we have the $5 Sweet Angel tier, which stickers sent straight to your door and access to Ox After Dark replay. The $15 Certified Crispy tier, which is figure fixed assistance, the certificate, and stickers sent straight to your door. The What a Guy is the $25 tier. You get an 18 by 24 signed silhouette poster on your first pledge. Doubles of all the stickers we send and all the benefits of the previous tiers. So a bunch of great ways to show your support for the network. We also have a TeePublic. The shirts are on sale all the time, and we have a bunch of different designs on there. So if you want to rock some swag from the network, that's where you can find it. As far as the network goes, we have Small Talk, CW Live, OFAC, The Ringcast, In and Outs of Collecting, Live and Let Dice, Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing, After Dark, and Ox Plays. This Saturday at 8 o'clock, we have Live and Let Dice, so that's going to be a fun stream. It's going to be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And
you better watch, John.
Yeah, you better watch, John. You better watch, bro. Alvin J says, great show as always, guys. What an absolute
Appreciate
angel,
it, brother.
bro. And then as far as the rest of the week goes, we have After Dark tomorrow at 10:30. Thursday is OFAC at 2:30. And then Friday, I think it's at 8 or 9, we have live unboxing. I have some stuff in a box, so we'll be doing that as well. We have a giveaway for Collector Zone. They're doing it with In and Outs of Collecting. If you want to be entered to win a Hulk, you can get it there. I think you have to be 18 or older to enter, and in the United States, but it's free to enter, and you get like a bunch of things you can do to get extra entries, and it's completely free. Check us out on Instagram for the highlights, Collecting Weekly _clips. John runs that, and it's a blast. Look at that. There's a schedule. Friday at 9 for a live unboxing, and Saturday at 8 for Living the Dice.
Wow. Look at that.
Join us on Facebook, Collecting Weekly Auxiliary. We have a ton of fun there. Lots of new members joining recently. We'd love to see it. We'll drop the link there in the comments if you want to join. And yeah, it's a great place to be, and it's a pretty chill spot. Friends of the network, we have 6 Scale Scavengers, Optical 20, JB Collection, KG Collector, PJ the Paradox Nerd, Rogue 16, Boogie Manny, Jouant from Third Party Reviews, DCX, 16 Scale Man, John the Everyday Collector, Will Foxification, Just Another Friday Night, 6 Scale Reviews, Casual Nerd Problems, Cash to Gemini, and P-Rockzilla. Give them a subscription. They all make great content. P-Rockzilla is actually coming on our show After Dark tomorrow, and KG Collector was on earlier.
Sweet.
So give them a sub. And yeah, big shout out to everyone in the chat. Booming chat tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Alvin J for all the super chats, and Mark Pearson and everybody else. Shout out to Ricardo Valdez. We had dinner with him, Dean and I, tonight. It was nice meeting a listener.
Nice.
And we got some delicious wing daddies, and I loved it.
Yeah, shout out to all my Canadian listeners over here. Happy Thanksgiving. This weekend's our Thanksgiving.
Is it really?
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
What do you
What do you
guys
guys have to be thankful for?
Oh,
Wow, we both smashed that joke.
man.
Not Americans, that's for sure.
How dare you?
Oh,
Manny says shout out to all the pair. Also, Creeps is recording, I think it's October 22nd. So if you guys want to
Really?
jump in on that, yeah, it's going to be a
Wow.
great show. Love to see that.
We
You know,
a
shout
Lego
out to
show
Casual
coming
Nerd
too,
Problems.
don't we?
Wait, what?
We have a Lego stream coming too, don't we?
Yes, that is
The 17th.
10/17 for Lego Beers and Brews.
yep.
It'll be fun. Mr. Musashi says happy
Bricks
Thanksgiving,
and
my
brews.
fellow Canadian.
Beers and brew are the same.
Yeah, Mario, you were gonna shout out Steve.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Steve over at Casual Nerd Problems, man. He's starting up his stream, and go check him out. It's a fun time, just chill, and just talking statues, man. John and I go on there. Yeah, we might be
I was
going on
thinking
tomorrow
about
with
going
them,
on
hanging
tomorrow.
out.
Yeah, he's going on tomorrow. Yeah.
I have a meeting, but if I get out by 4, I'll join. I just
Yeah, I'm
haven't
hoping
hit
to
up
get out
Steve
early
yet.
enough where I can go out, where I can join them also.
It's a
So,
fun time,
Steve's a good
just
guy.
chill, talk. That's what you want to do.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Bunch of angels.
Shout out to all the super chats. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was
Alvin,
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
thanks, Alvin, so much. You
Mark,
guys are,
thanks.
Mark, yeah, you guys are awesome.
Bunch of angels.
Thank you to Iconiq Studios for getting rid of reissues. Love you, man.
Yeah,
shout out to everybody
them
in the chat with 69 people watching right now and 48 thumbs up. Let's get that 1 to 1, guys. Let's get
Hell
so we
yeah,
can get like
baby.
70 likes on this thing.
Almost hit 90 today. That was great to see. But yeah, big shout out to everyone for watching live. And hopefully you guys will tune into After Dark tomorrow. And really hoping you guys will tune into Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday. We're definitely getting real spicy with the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. We're going to try to start doing that every 2 weeks instead of every month to get us into a groove.
Yeah, we ended on a fucking cliffhanger. So like, not even we know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Mario.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Jonathan.
We'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.